the family. Kill Hustle. Kwaku. Scratches. But your idea. Ghana ya kaba nka mbie ma no nkasa na kiu kwaku be na no kan kra William Klokwa obi kro mu fefefe wudu Ghana dan mpata kakra meti maka ne se mama yanya de fata 24/7 the system's working wudu obi kro ma grass nkwa ana Jonas meboa eti sika so komo de ya youth ne ya dan nkwa ye tu kwa ku obi man so kopemwa.
We got everything for here, but our leaders never they care. Almighty Jaja they bless our nation, but every day we all the stress. Kill quick, who I say what you want, tell you already they heard. Yeah, we are not here to scare. Looking at our fear. Ghana, Danny, Dubai, Waha, Ghana, Danny, Miami, Ghana, Danny, Las Vegas, Diddy free, Ghana, Ghana, Danny, New York City, Ghana, Danny, Chicago, Ghana, Danny, Toronto, Diddy free, Ghana.
Kokube di president ne wa ha enkwotire mu bibi mechi taafo doso ti obi ne ho be yemi bibi oko school Canada Toronto we yebo degree Ghana hanso anka yebo nku kabrodo pa ne badiri katanka wayeka but ye krefra mo no ne Ghana sekase ye kan e bo pon se mo ne mama yesusu ma ye nimri sika na jeje warrants na wa hit.
Ghana, our beloved country, we are free forever, but our leaders are doing fake things, so we cannot live in a motherland. Better to fly in overseas before you gain a rich. Why? Ghana, you there, Ghana, you there, Ghana, you there, Ghana, you there, Ghana, Danny, Dubai, Waha, Ghana, Danny, Miami, Ghana, Danny, Las Vegas, Diddy free, Ghana, Ghana, Danny, New York City, Ghana, Danny, Chicago, Ghana, Danny, Toronto, Diddy free, Ghana.
Ankayem Pese. Scratches, what's up?
I did my nigga.
Kill Hustle.
I play.
Kill Kwaku. Set to the family. Kojo.
Yo, this is a mix. Yeah.
Yeah. Kojo B. Wine beat. Set to the family. Kill Hustle. Kwaku. Scratches. But your idea. Ghana ya kaba nka mbie ma no nkasa na kiu kwaku be na no kan kra William Klokwa obi kro mu fefefe wudu Ghana dan mpata kakra meti maka ne se mama yanya de fata 24/7 the system's working wudu obi kro ma grass nkwa ana Jonas meboa eti sika so komo de ya youth ne ya dan nkwa ye tu kwa ku obi man so kopemwa.
We got everything for here, but our leaders never they care. Almighty Jaja they bless our nation, but every day we all the stress. Kill quick, who I say what you want, tell you already they heard. Yeah, we are not here to scare. Looking at our fear. Ghana, Danny, Dubai, Waha, Ghana, Danny, Miami, Ghana, Danny, Las Vegas, Diddy free, Ghana. Ghana, Danny, New York City, Ghana, Danny, Chicago.
evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Editorial. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Book, I can see Aretha Okwe watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Thank you very much. Hamid Al Hassan is live on YouTube, watching me right now. Raina Yakubu is on YouTube. Aisha Bola is live on YouTube. Mama Get is live on YouTube. Government, why don't our journalists understand that interviews does not change anything? These people are robots. You give them room to lie. Do the investigation. Then take the documents to them and push them to the wall and ask them. This is what we did. We investigated this and this is what we have. What is your answer to it? 77 years, what's Ghana? Only certificate. Now, number one, I will risk that. For certificate, bra. Where's the certificate? Where's the certificate? You must have both. Parliamentarians, NDC for the MP before. Omo case 5 for Ghana na case 5 no into say chebe nsa mosutu a na ma panyan obo se kwa na kosi mutaka pempe no anso agya to no owura ma haruna panyan na ekọ obo se omo moto Ashanti regional minister no wagya tinti so no waye say no around panyan e basa abutala Muhammad pempe no agye no robo ona tini shoulder no raise no ona tini no shoulder no ma panyan ekọ sa obo se akoto na po ne hwene so ekọ pem na po hwene so panyan na hwene na so a demonstration here because see these people sitting there, they don't see the anger in us. They don't see the anger in the young people. They don't respect us again. And the finance minister designates. I bet now answer question ba akumpo. Also 10 billion. Every Bank of Ghana. I did a scandal and they said he doesn't need to answer to you because they don't respect you. The president does not respect you. I would say Drew Point Multi say if you don't force them to understand, say you are the people.
All these and many more reactions on With All Due Respect with Kevin Editorial. Watch Loud Silence TV on Multi TV by scanning for channels on your Multi TV decoder and selecting Loud Silence TV. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Loud Silence TV. And on YouTube, it's Loud Silence TV or Loud Silence TV 2. Loud Silence TV, the breath of news and entertainment.
Should we off their lights?
Let's say the areas, let me hear their days.
Station
Off their lights, blah blah.
Asamoja.
Off his lights, 7 days.
Ibrahim Mama.
Off his light too, blah blah.
Osu Mami.
Off their lights right now.
La Estate.
Off their lights, immediately.
East Legon.
Off their lights for 3 weeks.
Trazaco.
Off their lights for 1 month.
Please, Tessa no.
Off their light before I'll sack you.
And Nima.
Hey, please don't off their light, leave them.
Madina.
Off their light before I'll bore you.
Please, Tamale.
Hey, if you want to die, off them.
Adenta.
Off their light for 3 weeks.
Ashama.
Hey, don't off their light, please.
The last one is President Akufo-Addo. We can't off his light.
Who told you can't offer his light? If Akufo-Addo pay you or me pay you, you are pissing me off right now. You know what? Off Jubilee House light off 1 year. Simple.
Minister of Education gave a warning shot. He says the parents who want to pay school fees, you can go and start paying. That's a warning shot. So now they are opening up. Those parents who want to pay, they said they will not force you. Just go to the school and say you want to pay school fees. And the headmaster.
Ghana needs effective leadership. Leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver. A leadership of conviction. One committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt, have never been corrupt, and will demand the same of my team.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi emeka bia kire na mani abre. Akufo-Addo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho. Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi emeka bia kire na mani abre. Akufo-Addo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
I don't want peace.
I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
In the first 2 years of an MPP administration, under this Infrastructure for Poverty Eradication program, where every constituency will get $1 million every year for rural and deprived communities. Under this program, there should be no village or community in Ghana after the first 2 years that would have a water problem or a toilet problem. There should be no village or community. Yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all among the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa. 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 Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa.
Adia ba ko yifiri wo life mu this year ejimie.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Everything had gone up. In fact, everything that in the country had gone up except the height of the president. Everything had gone up. In fact, everything that in the country had gone up except the height of the president.
I am a boy of Ghana. It is Sikaso, or may you hear my. Then nam a memoir enquiet, a come there.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e meka bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
I am a boy of Ghana. It is Sikaso, or may you hear my. Then nam a memoir enquiet, a come there.
Asorebe na oko.
Bikwa Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina. Asorebe na oko.
Bikwa Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Asorebe na oko.
Bikwa Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Asorebe na oko.
Bikwa Church of Christ.
Church of
Christ.
Ah, okay. Nina.
Ewurade
Fami fra dum kwadum
Kwa fami fa dum kwadum
na samiare
Esamia de
hepatitis
Harrison Harrison
no
Ewurade
Fami fra dum kwadum
Kwa fami fa dum kwadum
na samiare
Esamia de
hepatitis
Harrison Harrison Ewurade
Fami fra dum kwadum
Kwa fami fa dum kwadum
na samiare
Esamia de
hepatitis
Harrison Ewurade
Fami fra dum kwadum
Kwa fami fa dum kwadum
na samiare
Esamia de
hepatitis
Harrison
What's the meaning of my dear for who? I don't have them pine out and bonnet some money that's one year soon. Yeah, and here you pa. Everything I could pour near Satra. Then I may buy. Who is I want to young man.
Me who Stephanie Benson live on Instagram. The video be a posti. Oba be see our mounted motorbike na already Chikoba. Ni who the wind is blowing my hair. Na me shedi me say, hey, oba be see a penny. La Madrena, Kiki de Montparnasse, La Hefa, the boss herself. Hey, mommy, Utim so babesi o ya ponche shwa pa. Na o chiwura krom. E me fe makono so keke. Ma yin video no. Me hu Stephanie Benson live on Instagram. The video be a posti. Obabesi a mount motorbike na all ride echi koba. Ni nwihu. The wind is blowing my hair. Na me hwedi me say, "Hey, obabesi a pani. La Madrena. Kiki de Montparnasse. La Hefa. The boss herself. Hey, mami. Utim so babesi o ya ponche shwa pa. Na o chiwura krom. E me fe makono so keke. Ma yin video no.
Ekuyechan me tetafo na me baton fish ewo asafo market ya me be wan wo hwe me da bia no pa me so dia oyem tema me awia ne ama me eto afufu awime so ne asebo me efiri se dum so ba me ba no fish adaka duasa ne akoto agu kwa eti na me ba no wonya sika ma me na me de didi efira no pa me ba me ni di yo eno ani bodo se hwan ana me du han ma to bi die me ba nya sika ma me wo bo se ante se di adwuma no nya dum so yi abro wa de me na ye nyina firi dum so me ti asi me dem me sum ho ne mu ya ansa me da fom birim mama adai ade ani aye maye wa abro wanti wo ma me wanti se me a mama mi huna ma ni sei me te me we demonstration me kon ma kwa kama sam so a kire mama no hu me mabo na dum so wo nya na me be ti me tan fish onye sika mata di ani adi ani ma ba bibia ne be se NDC fo na sei MPP for say nanti wo mama MPP for no ne tane kura nyina ya MPP de wa mo beka ana nkrofo yo de ane kura nyina MPP me bati yesi ba bi de etobo ngomo de anuma ko bu agu ni pa kura mo bugu ya wa de wa aboa what wona ne dai obi abu agu wa demonstration bibi a mo se MPP for na ye de sa ne ye woni pa wo mo woni pa che mo dia ane ya fe mo nsore so ndi mama se wontimi a wo nya bone eno ase me na me ka ye so me boa no nya amadi obetimi betena ho no wa hwe na mere wa ye mobo
Erade. Fami fra dum kwadum.
Fami fra dum kwadum.
Na samiare.
Esamiya de.
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis. Hepatitis. Erade.
Fami fra dum kwadum.
Fami fra dum kwadum.
Na samiare.
Esamiya de.
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis. Erade.
Fami fra dum kwadum.
Fami fra dum kwadum.
Na samiare.
Esamiya de.
Hepatitis.
Hepatitis.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he have to go in front of the traffic. Look what I do. 22 and he do wee woo. Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he have to go in front of the traffic. Look what I do. 22 and he do wee woo. Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo because he have to go in front of the traffic. Look what I do. 22 and he do wee woo.
Guy, what they do me now? I know be plenty talk. At the home, Papa, family something to talk. Nah. Yeah, no.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our special coffee shop. What would you like to have, sir? Fruit juice, yogurt, chocolate, cappuccino, frappuccino, or coffee?
I'm a tea, me hot tea.
Ceylon tea, Indian tea, herbal tea, Jericho tea, bush tea, or green tea.
Come on, give me lip tea. The yellow label or lip tea.
How do you want it, sir? Black or white?
I want them white.
Milk or fresh cream?
Put milk.
Goat milk or cow milk?
I'm a chinafu for cow milk.
Friesian cow or Africana cow?
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes. If there's something they can't write for it. If be white something they can't write for it. Something smart they can't find top. Friesian, every make it. Just put the milk.
Sorry, sir. Please have a seat, please. Sorry, sir. Sir, do you want it with sweetener, honey, or sugar?
Just put sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar, or yellow sugar?
You can sugar. Every sugar will not be sugar. Come on, forget them. Give me a glass of water.
Okay, sir. Mineral water or distilled water?
Water to you there. Give me mineral water.
Flavored or non-flavored?
The water. Come on, give me an empty glass.
Okay, sir. Do you want a tumbler, wine glass, champagne flute, or beer mug? Hello, sir. I said, do you want a wine glass, a beer mug, or champagne flute?
So the glass to you, they ask me. Go, I go swallow my spit.
Me see Facebook account. Na o Instagram.
Me call.
Dabai.
My passport na enye ready.
Oh, try passport had be Instagram.
Aye.
And you wunya passport me nyɛ sure sɛ wobɛkɔ Twitter.
Twitter body no no je say metimi de ya nkatenkwan. Metimi de ya rere. Wonu say nana eno na akoye na mo no nti no utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere.
Inti nana.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Men tie nyina bi tifa edwamisa. Because plans are ewo mitim no me sika enso. Men tie nyina bi tifa edwamisa. Because plans are ewo mitim no me sika enso. Men tie nyina bi tifa edwamisa. Because plans are ewo mitim no me sika enso.
Me who Stephanie Benson live on Instagram. The video be a posti. Oba besi awa mounted motorbike na all ride koba. Ni nwihu. The wind is blowing my hair. Na me shedi me say, "Hey, oba besi a penny. La Madrena, Kiki de Montparnasse, La Hefa, the boss herself. Hey, mami, utum so oba besi oya ponche shwapa. Na ochi rewura krom. E me fe ma kono so keke. Ma enyi video no."
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Now, what's the live band? DNC, Kwansma, good evening. Now, what's the DNC? Them. Me was a Manchester boat 2-2. Or say to me at 4-2. And you say, Nungwa I na Obiasa live band. And then Thursday. It's a Thursday. Mo ninja. Oya Hushi Enye. And then Thursday. Mo ninja. Oya Hushi Enye. And dear Kwan Eko. Miami Dino no Kevin Akobedu Taylor show. We're friend with All Due Respect Extended Version. I was saying 4:26 p.m. US time. I don't know be a say and social media, Facebook, UTV, GTV, Obonu FM, City TV, DN obi a din. Ada mommy and charge kakra. Let's charge. Any braba. Mema around ho. Kennedy Japan so no. Ni ti dwado, ni ti kra pa no. Ono all plans so na kasikasem. Na wo to ora ho. Kennedy kra pesika ho kire no. Na ora ho. Inti mommy and charge. Na mo so like ben. Mo bi anya boti. You have 5 minutes in charge. What are you going to say? This is With All Due Respect Extended Version. United, Manchester, no, United, no, Weja. Manchester United, no, Weja, kwa. Oh, Wejakwa. Ojako. Right, welcome back to With All Due Respect Extended Version. Them. Manchester 4, Roma 2 against Beda. Me say, them the bar. Oh, Beda, Weja Kevin Taylor. And the Weja will win him. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They are all over the world. If you're watching me from Africa, you're watching me from Asia, Europe, and the Americas, I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the most authoritative, most natural, most educative show on the planet right now. This show is With All Due Respect Extended Version. We are streaming from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:38 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's 9:38 in Ghana. Wonderful people, 8:38 in Ghana. Wonderful people, thank you very much for being part of today's show. Manchester United 5, AS Roma 2. Yes, see, you're the very nearby. I Malam for organization, the headquarters of Manchester for address room. Also, Beshe. Manchester and the Warija. This is United and this is With All Due Respect. Thank you very much. This show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the Hello segment. The second segment is what we call the Social Media segment. The third is Speaking Truth to Power. That is the Editorial of the Day. And the fourth is opening the phone lines for people to call in and also share their view on the show. Today we're talking about a very important topic, and it's basically about some individuals in Ghana who have actually helped us. They've created jobs. Since Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the NPP took over or came into office, we've seen that some people that one way or the other economically were helping recruit, employ people. Most of them are out of job now. Majority of them, their businesses have to shut down. You can talk of Kobina Dufo of Unicredit, Unibank. You can talk of somebody like Papa Kwesi Indum. You can talk of Kofi Amwabeng. Today, we heard that the former CEO of Cocoa Board, Opuni, told the court that he is done and that the court can go on and do their come out with their verdict or their judgments. We will be dealing with these issues. We'll be taking our time to, in fact, look at how this country or Ghana as a country, we treat people like these. Lots and lots of people travel outside the country. They learn a lot of things. They become very, very knowledgeable. Some refuse to come to Ghana to help. Some people have some reasons why they don't want to come back home and help. Today, we will be taking our time. We'll be going all the way back to look at these things. But our focus will be on the CEO, the former CEO of Cocoa Board, Dr. Opuni. What is happening? I will be refreshing your memories about what is actually happening and what actually happened during his trial or when his trial started. He's been in court for almost 5 years now. The culture of silence is really happening, and it's about time we, the young ones, the vocal Ghanaians, people who are ready to speak truth to power, we decided to bring these issues or these kind of issues to the table to discuss. Show here With All Due Respect Extended Version. You kind of correct it to me. So you can send me in some pa you ni particular be about Ghana ha oma fa ni pejuma ebi mu so aboa ama ebi mu nsa anu ansa akoma no mbre twam nyina na for some short period ya Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ebedi oman so say oman panyini you won say ni particular mo kroma nipa bi mu a na omobo mo homoden omodwuma fa Ghana fo nwuma so etuato ema aban no nipa bebre no omodwuma no asai and them no ka say obi de say Kobina Dufo the dwuma asai obi de say Kwesi Indum the dwuma asai obi to say Kofi Amwabeng ono so the dwuma asai and yete ya Opuni Dr. Stephen Opuni on na Cocoa Board for former CEO no on na Cocoa Board so time na John Mahama president of the Republic of Ghana. I think said during Atamil's time too. Now the issue here is and Dr. Opuni had been in court for 5 years. And the attorneys and the lawyers for a catch the judge and they say omodi omano asem nyina esi. Na the court pese oye no court enye. Se court epeso obubuni bima omubuni bim. Ompeso obubuni fo omubuni fo. Nanso answer na court be ko manim no omonhwe nsem a egupono so. Witnesses bebree aban ekofa witness bebree by attorney general eba gine mu ekeka nsem efa Opuni ho ene ne dwumedie. Ende ye be kyerɛkyerɛ musan nsem ne bi ye be ko akire. But ye ni behwe party through senior Ghana fo a omo peja omo ompeso omo boa Ghana omo fa mbebunu na dwuma a omo dwuma yegu no e politics and I say eye otanhunu na endembre say Ghana kuri. This is what we'll be discussing today. Sansem wimna yebejudwomunde. We are sure say most of the TV stations and radio stations sound kobo we na on time pe I because say omkofa ba pe abobi beka abobi nti obi mpesa abobi beka no but ahade ye ka no kre actually to me. So what hanyumbre ya or if you are watching me right now, we are streaming on Multi TV right now. On Multi TV right now, search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are also live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. On the same Facebook, you can search us on With All Due Respect page. With All Due Respect page. We are also streaming on YouTube. On YouTube, you can look for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. On YouTube, we are live on Loud Silence TV. Other platforms are also picking us live or cross-posting our show right now. 1957 Project is picking us live on Facebook. 1957 Project. Fanti TV is also picking us live. Ghanaian Citizen TV is also picking us live. The almighty NDC TV is live right now on Facebook. One Live Ghana Event Strip is also picking us live right now. Timot Media is picking this show. If you are watching us, Sungumu TV is also live, picking this show live. So this is a must-watch show. This is the most watched show. This is where the issues are dealt with. Let me say hello to a few people and then we can take care of business. I can see Ashanti Sad watching me right now on Loud Silence TV. Joseph Arthur is also live here. Patrick N. Ingetia is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Latif Rati is the class prefect here. He's checking everybody's conduct. Raina Yakubu is live on YouTube. Francis Aidan is live on YouTube. Charles is here. Queen is here. Raina Yakubu is here. I can see Franco Yao. Ogatuti is representing live. Augustine Kofi is live on YouTube. Sheila Amponsa is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Queenie is live here. Abuaji Da Costa is also watching here. I hope it's the Abuaji Da Costa I know. James Eldak is also watching me. Abdullah is live here. Nuhu Zakari is also watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Nuhu Zakari, yes. I can see Arthur Letha is also watching me. Echo Mills is live here. Kulimens is live on Loud Silence TV. Isabella is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost Team. I can see Gerard Ama live here. Philip Pablo representing on Loud Silence TV. I can also see Watara Inkoro watching me all the way from London, Croydon. Philip Pablo is watching Kevin Taylor and Ghosting. Monica Sego Mensa is watching me. That is Auntie Monica. How are you doing, Auntie Monica? I can see Nuhu Zakari back again. Bingy Man is representing live. Doji Abraham is blaming case. No homo, my friend. Thank you very much. Manyaba is also here. Makafu is representing. Maso is here. Baturi London. Ebenezer Ej Mensa is watching Kevin Taylor live. Yara Agbenovon is also watching me right now. Mama Get is here. Queen Na Diamond is watching me. Dinka is live here. Abdullah is live on Loud Talents TV. Messi Aqua. Kwame Etuapem is live here. Ranza African is watching me right now. Kwesi Apreku is live. Kumsin is here. George Boatin is here. Patience is here. Everybody is here. The family is well seated. Thank you very much, family. And also, the Bleeders Association are live. They have taken the front seat. Bleeders Association of Ghana. If you are here watching us, I would like to say thank you and welcome to the most entertaining and most informative platform on the planet right now. Thank you very much, family. Let us take care of business right now. And in some way, you be church in Semu, you be Juju and Semu. Into what refuse to see the met my catcher on and say, catcher will be also on Tenacity Kevin Taylor, but yes. Almighty Kevin Taylor, on the almighty Ghost Team, on the almighty family, Omosheno, any almighty Ghanaians, am I ready? Say they will speak truth to power. This is the platform where we speak truth to power. Without you guys, we are nobody. You are here to support this. You are here to push this. So I always say, I respect you. I respect your time. For tuning in and deciding to watch this show alone shows that you actually support this vision. You actually support truth, and that you give me that respect. I also show you it's very reciprocal. I respect you guys as well. So thank you very much, family, for being here this evening. Let's take care of business right now. Now, and our first story is our useless story of the day is this story. This is the useless story of the day. And it was said by Kwame Pienim. I think Kwame Pienim ebia wenya COVID no obi enhu ye. I'm very sure that Kwame Pienim nya COVID obi enhu ye. Enti I beg mon we na mon sorting it out. All right, the new patriotic party can only win the next election if the Ministry of Agriculture is able to deliver on its mandate. Andrew Kwame Pienim has said. In fact, with all due respect to Kwame Pienim, I respect him a lot, but I think Sabia will not COVID. He's gotten COVID or something into so obi ebena on channel mame. Now we want to keep people like that. We need them alive. We need their wisdom. But normally, no, I don't think say Kwame Pianim enye bibi obekasa asem we. They are made change na say the useless story of the day ne enye. Kwame Pianim say osu okoto every year. Ono ne kuta 2 of the pillars are ebetumama MPP win election 2020. The pillars ne saying or say agriculture sector no sa akwa no akoto every year or ye de dwuma year MPP be win election 2020. Me say this is the most useless story of the day. Say oh yeah MPP need to say me oh yeah Ghana ni ope Ghana year ye nyina do Kwame Pianim me pacho wenya covid a mompe bibi emane nson anase mompe panie bi emane mbo na sebio obanyansafo yebuni be yem kana sem Kwame Pianim so the no. All right, let's move forward. It's the most useless story of the day. All right, another reminder. We have our first reminder here. This is our first reminder. Trust in Ghana go digital in 2020. Nanchong Baumia. I say 2020 na etwemu kono. Na Baumia say trust nyina be ko digital. Baumia. Me say na Baumia say 2020 trust nyina be ko digital. Baumia na saka say 2020 watch nyina be ko digital. Why Baumia I say watch nyina be ko digital. Sa Baumia we ya o. Me ende me pese me kasa kase Baumia o enye ni papoforo bia o. Ai ono na kasa 2020 trotro nyina digital urema keke na watena se Baumia na ye was sala ye Ramadan ye chiri kom aka ye boni ya chiri nyankopon na me ana ha me say somebody like Baumia no like it worries me a lot like now see 2020 ye twemo now was trotro nyina ebe digital Ghana obi enya toilet problem obi aso nya water toilet in your solve and then Anchon in the waje captain's band no that now where the kai ho it would matema would water kwa because enyam na mekan ye Mahamudu Baumia doctor I say trust in Ghana go digital in 2020 you 2021 Baumia beso di president Manchester so says too into there pa na enyende na emfam bre akomase because Baumia kan okre me pese me kan se me obi aka se bia masani chiri wia ana Baumia kan okre na nyankopon Allah in his own wisdom or share day in day out no obejaji nipa dasani bia wo wiase minkasa njo obejaji nipa dasani bia wo wiase Baumia ne ka kire yo 2020 nanka trotro no sex garage omunyina benya digital itinka sex kiyenye biem ka zeg nkenye bi garage orogono anka sa anyoma dwome na nkenye edenke yene na ma eyine banana nka ehyenim on se o ba yankia ebi o ha bus ne ko ebia 27th street 60th street na ebuenim nti ka oje na ofun kutawo ofo trotro na ole na dia bom keke no ewuram no questions no confusion bia but ni nyina e Baumia o yampese be say Ramadan no inti ye maintain Baumia so be ko heavy no so ko heavy no say Allah be boa no Allah boa no e Baumia sam inti me kai mo we ye Mahamudu Baumia say exact Baumia o twantro Baumia be twamako but me ntimi nko and come be say me twam ko ba me ntumi en I can't just move because as someone I say one can na I say how akuma Manchester 6 so asem kesi o enye nkura asem o ai ene ya Arsenal Arsenal the opposite win taba na support Arsenal enti me na me be say me komenim ba Baumia ntimi ntumi komenim but me komenim still me komenim. All right, okay, let's see Madam Fubi what text me sa or Ghana or text me sisi or shemi boga make hoto boga make hoto sa madam from 2016 na me kasa na say Jack na see there na ko 2017 na Ghana ai na me ko ni fie na MPP flag boy ye nyina MPP na say Jack see there asenko yo former for na Kevin get out madam for end of frame or say bomo ni besu ana and am say that bi o former for na maninsu ema wo ho I me who text him sisia or him sisia so we so we ja I madam for maninsu for more no maninsu ma inti abanfo we ja for more na ejine mu no ebe mmia me nyina tibeti. All right, let's move forward. Another reminder, we will challenge a government that has raised will you challenge? This is coming from Gabi Asarochridakon. Will you challenge a government that has raised 7.5 billion Ghana cedis in 1 month under COVID-19? If it says it can raise money to build 88 district hospitals and throw in another 6 regional ones starting from this year. So we a statement Gabi Asarchedakon chere Ghana for catch Ghana for say ye ni nyansa. Time Ekufuado beka so obesi 88 hospitals no. We na Gabi chere Ghana for mo hwe date na ho no an mo hwe edina ho na Gabi Asarchedakon enye na me chere. Time Ekufuado beka say obesi 88 hospitals, regional hospitals, dien ko minini no na Gabi do tibrofo chen obi a we kromphobia ne nse. Ohun Ghana for say Jimmy on say Sam Jonah beka say na ende ono adane no ho beka say Ghana for no mo kasa na class for no nim nyansa ende ono Gabi no uhu na obeti ato ewu no ono ende no we wia ya ma ende na adwe ne say na hemu aye kese enti omu nipa ono time Ekufuado ne busuani ni twa ntro no ena obetro nsem hunu kire ye I now met my doubt government ultimately just a month it raises 7.5 billion. Gabi also trade akwe. When you say sa hospitals 88 na way. When you say Wisconsin for head teacher for shoe. Me say when you say Wisconsin for headmaster ni shoe. Wisconsin University for headmaster shoe. Me say Gabi also when you say 88 hospitals na way. Onam Ghana na nsɛmfo na woka munipa. Gabi doesn't respect. Mesi webusuani na obeka kire say 88 hospitals na ye hwe nim toli no. And the year 88 hospitals no. Any regional hospitals na. Wo na otibrofo no. Wenim nkasa wo Gabi wenim nkasa say Wisconsin for omo pantry madam ni mpobwa ho. Nsɛmfo na wote Ghana. Bibia na oka nsɛm hunu kire nipa. Meboa. Nsɛmfo na wote Ghana wenim nkasa say Wisconsin for Wisconsin University catering department and mistress issue echi and I want to Ghana and some fumbia be suit man now because power. I'm for year Ramadan when person say chiwiano. Yes, so some phone so where is the 88 hospitals? Where are the regional hospitals? We sit here and entertain people like you. We entertain people like you because we have allowed people like you to grow wings. Today, people cannot even speak, criticize the government because on the nipa or criticize government onye nipa. Yenja mo chona mo de nam Ghana na mo nko na mo ntumi en time na ye wo opposition MPP opposition. E die na mo anka opposition ye nyina ye ka bitia NDC for. So aden ende de nipa kasa. Na sa nsama ba ne ye ka o ka che say class bi adwini nya adwuma na class na wo to wo ye okay. Me see 88 hospitals no way and our regional hospitals no way. Opa say sohori. Opa say they will kwaji jot and now take Ghana and some hunu. Opa say they will kwaji 5 box. So this is another reminder. Mu sa kwana na ho basana na nimu nkasa say Wisconsin for catering department mistress no mu kuno. Mon kan chen say 88 hospitals no and 6 regional hospitals no away. You these people, you are entertaining nonsense in Ghana, eh? All right, and the Martinamidu su charge kakra no bon adwene. Martinamidu su bon adwene. These are all our reminders. And this is a quote from Martinamidu. The fight against corruption in Ghana has been and is still in state capture. Mark my words. Martin Amidu and I catch them. Or catch the Ekufuado in the bush of kromfo no. And somebody sent me an audio. I think say Solomon Owusu. He sent me an audio na mi tie na papa bi ka say Galamsey ekosu ni nyina Professor Frimpong Boateng and a girl be na dien omo na Ekufuado and disappoint him say e kan wano pado munka manuntum mu yempenyi bone na muti krom ha ye start class asebo from 2017 say Ekufuado nka no kure Galamsey one na eye mu nyina mu didi atem say emu ade and dem mo hyehyɛ dem na mo ye voice note nyankopon no wo soro be pa agrada esi mu phone nim agrada o pa esi mu phone na mo phone share mo ano hu nyina be hye yes enti Martin Amidu so ababonten say ka say the guy they have nominated almost by a special prosecutor no sa guy no basically sa guy there he's a criminal coming to protect criminals. Into Martin Amidu and so Abonadjune said the guy no let's stick to this. The fight against corruption in Ghana has been and still state capture. Yenyina enim say Ekufuado nebusuafo no omo buy they came to destroy, kill and capture. Yenim ye kosunya yehu omo say kuro no obi ni tiso bekasa no mokuno obi a businessman as opeso kire na adwene pe no mogu n'adwuma. So bit Ghana na say oye nipa bia ono so experience opeso kasa bibia no dey attack dogs akone so in this country the Ekufuado nebusuafo no nkwa na nipa ye ne aka dey yemwa yene aya kana eyemwa Martin Amidu catch him say the priority of Ekufuado and these Aketa school boys Achim Sakawa boys no is state capture. They have infiltrated every institution, from the judiciary all the way to the legislature, all the way to everywhere. Inti Martinamidu asmo kind of enokrana or catch the Kufuado mono. That is their plan. That Martinamidu today he blew a lot. This is what Martinamidu said about the nominated guy na nominating so obey special prosecutor. No, I say Kisie Jabeng is lawyer for suspects in pending suspected corruption case in which the government showed an undue interest. I'll take this again, end of quote. And I quote, Kisie Jabeng the Nanado Danko Ekufuado are appointing Nana Micham so a Gabi lawyer. Kisie Jabeng is lawyer for suspects. And Okasa lawyer for suspect. What Martinamidu is trying to say, then they say, suspect, a suspect, we know that PDS was a fraudulent deal. Ejapa is a fraudulent deal. Ameri was a fraudulent deal. There are suspects there. We know. Gabi is a suspect. Kenofurata is a suspect. Ekufuado himself is a suspect. Ejako is a suspect. We are talking about Kelly Gajabo is a suspect. Stephen Ayesu is a suspect. This guy, Yofi Grant, is a suspect. We're talking about Bumpty is a suspect. Criminals were involved, especially PDS. But this guy, as Martinamidu is saying, he is just there to come protect these criminals. And then Kisie Jabeng is a lawyer for suspects in pending suspected corruption cases in which the government showed an undue interest. Martin Amidu. Intercronia Timni de Akronfor ne dia so no more high Akronfor mama take positions. That is where we are today. Yedi bet kayo kaimo. All right, let's go straight and take care of some business. Obi se Kevin asembia ba na un kebi asembia ba o girlfriend asema ba. Kevin Taylor girlfriend asema ba on peso be kebi o social media Facebook. Ama for tag me nipa be 300 tag me. Adentra Asla Usu said yen. Asla, I experienced with lesbianism. I experimented with lesbianism. Asla Usu Ekufu reveals. Binti Obia texted me Kevin Taylor now say Asla lesbian some time ago. And a month for they are texting me and they are tagging me and I'm say I say me some catch them that Asla no a lesbian still. But there's one thing I can give her credit for. At least we're proving to Ghana for say I wasn't lying all this while. There was a day she reported me to Facebook for my page to be blocked because not on any small girls no omo aqua safari and omo ye pedicure and medicure and omo 96 you back we koko and back we tuntum. I can release the picture tomorrow. And I Asla call Facebook, someone blocked me, and Facebook blocked me. I checked this thing, I think it's a year or something ago. And Asla, and I make her say, Asla, I have evidence to say she's a lesbian and she's sleeping with small girls at the NCA. One thing I love about Asla, why you say, she has actually come out. But there was one thing she did that she was lying about. She has not stopped. She's still a lesbian. I have no problems with people, almost all lesbians, they are gays. Me, I don't have problems. One guy's also buying. If Asla is a lesbian, for her to be bold to come out to say so a lesbian, yeah, it's fine. But she should not lie, say she used to, she has experimented, she's lying, she's still a lesbian. That's something. Don't run away from this. Don't make it sound say so one person me release me release it. We need to be a me catch or say maintain. So one person me release one sa on kwara no ba kona wa se bufo tuntum no ena ba kona wa kokko wa bribi no set tuntum no no we adwuma ena kokko ne ba ena na kokko no jealousy because we now uni tuntum no ye nyoma office wa na ye frɛ of ye build door na MBA osla me jide o ye no Asla, you are still a lesbian. Me, I don't want this thing to blow out. We may catch them that there are evidence, there are videos I have and stuff. So now, guys, about media, I don't really want to spend too much time on. I respect her for being bold to say this, but can Ukraine, that is what I want to know. Me no any problem. What can? But can Ukraine woman men can say I experimented, say I am a lesbian, and why do we my baby? We know say your husband is a ceremonial husband. When you giddy be now within the namunchain I experimented. You didn't experiment with anything. You are still in. Oh, me NTT my sibling be viral because the me one is secret. So Asla, what I'm doing right now is secret. It's between me and you. Me person be a better. You know, that small girls no more NC on all those things happening in the video and the pictures, And to just be honest and just tell the world to say you are still in it. Your husband, we know, is just a ceremonial husband. In fact, so and you don't go and lie again. Pesa, just come out and say I'm a lesbian. I don't have a problem. Come to the US, come to the UK. Mobile de be money lesbians better than we know. But don't make people think so now I been with jai unjim. So person prove me wrong. Or the Facebook because I'm lying. I'm prove wrong. Me so there it's between me and you. We will be anti. This is not going viral. It is between me and you. We'll be anti. Asla, so what's me boy? You are not still involved in lesbianism. Or the Facebook and I say release a statement say Kevin Taylor is lying. If he's a man, he should bring a video or pictures. And unkwa, I where do be anti between me and you na me and she. So you're batching me. I always me feel you weird deeper. But I like your courage, eh? All right, okay, let's move forward. There are a lot of things happening, and Assembly na ehadwene. I wanted to call our reporter in Obuasi, Pierrot 1. I don't know if we can get Pierrot, but Assembly Obuasi, if Pierrot can do this report for us 2 seconds, I'll be very, very happy. About Ghana, no, it is getting out of hand because when you look at this story, where is the story? Oslatna story, so. All right, when you look at the story, you see 2 shot at as armed robbers attack fuel station at Gomwa Ojobi. 2 people were shot today. And so still, we are saying, say, the security, there's no insecurity in Ghana. President Kufuor Neto I'll say no insecurity. I do sometimes armed robbers more for tuona. I hate to say this. Armed robbers na kwame demo na moon se mu page munye mo fatu na mo directing ko mo say insecurity ni Ghana so no ne omo hu say insecurity o Ghana ya ne nuanom no mo bre na mo sa kunkum omo no ye pam cho obi a oto o ka say insecurity ni Ghana on hu ye no omo na ho sa mo de ko kire omo say insecurity o Ghana so hu mo fatu na nka mo de ko ho as president I be Paul yes mo say insecurity ni ha omo ofie ni ade so munjai ehiafo no na mo attack omo no. It hurts me to say this, but we are trying to let the world know that there's so much insecurity in Ghana, but there are some people also pushing a campaign, say there's no insecurity. It's the armed robbers, some system. Yeah, be able to stop the robbery and armed robbery. Almost no insecurity. In Kamo for Tona, now Kamo dia conquer for almost no insecurity, no. Now Kama Matia says there's insecurity. So, when you go to Gomwa Ojobi, 2 shot as armed robbers attack fuel station. Another story. Robbers make away with 137,000 Ghana cedis after attacking gas station. So you can see, say, where's your Achim? Yes, our Achim area. Every single day, Biano, the robbery near the Adene Kosono, it is getting out of hand. But something happened in Obuasi. Obi eku akwara, like we ku akwara shempase. This is sometimes, these are things that we need to talk about because I am a man for vision says Sanyo Mana Kenya agro and as politics in Tinia. No, the insecurity in Ghana is getting out of hand. We have lost it. The government has lost it. Ekufuor has no plans. I wish I could get 2 minutes of Pierrot's time in Obuasi. Nankwamaye, just 2 minutes report about this incident. Hamepa akora kete obi atwitwa akora no. We chicha akorano edi egum passe. I wish we could get Pierrot on the line for Pierrot to give us some 2 minutes, two minutes report. If Pierrot is on the line, hello Pierrot. Hello. Yes sir. Me pacho under 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah, wrap hello, up with my DNA isi obuase. Yes, obi chicha akora bi asem pass. Just Pierrot run it up 2 minutes my near here.
Okay, any day obuase that's where I asem pass. Yeah, run over where I walk what is constituency and book way. And a branch here, but for us, finishing 21. Some amount for person how much a branch here no or say, be baby chain my if you run, the work is she back when the bag about with 5 years. If you ever seen money and send it to own form of friend, if you know I have a friend of mine, no.
So bad. We lost Pierrot. I just wanted you people to have an idea of what is happening in Ghana. A man for one person Becca, but a lot of things. Ghana. Wait, it's not a joke. I hope I'm praying that we could get Pierrot back in the next 20-30 seconds. Yeah, Pierrot, go ahead. Oh man, I want us to hear this report. As somebody hear me, papa. I'm very worried about this. And the lines are not helping us. Now I can perceive Piero debate 2-3 minutes. Rapid breaking this down for us to know what is actually happening. Bibian Koye Organa. The insecurity is crazy. Bibian Koye Organa. It's so bad we lost Piero. Let's give Piero another 10 seconds. Obey to me. I'll pick it up to tell us what is actually happening in Obuasi. The insecurity happening there. It's crazy. Okay, Piero 1. Ghana network, it's not the best. In fact, I didn't want to speak on it. I wanted us to have a report before we move forward. Let's see if we can get Piero back on the line. Okay. Piero. Yeah, so what he was trying to say, I say, Abranti be say, oh ha, bibi and the nifi raba onkuno. Inti, we chicha akorano no dashem passe. Akora kitikiti o, we chicha akorano, and ode akorana shem passe. And we no kodwane no ko share sofu bi ho. And a sofu no, catch and so all now na sofu no efre police for ede befa Abranti no. And you busa Abranti and say, why did he do that? Or say bibi na catch and say, oh onku akorano. You get it? And sometimes when a nation is collapsing, it starts with these small things. And why is this happening? I don't know where you see. You know, and I'm trying to get us on the ground report. Sanebea, Ubinka said it's coming from Kevin Taylor. Emia said we are not getting Piero. I'm trying everything possible to get him back on the line. For about 2 minutes for him to, in fact, break this down for all of us, because majority of us watching the show, are parents, and I'm also a parent. Until you do some time, these kind of things, we should be worried when it's happening. Meant to be men crying. We need to be finding solutions to this. Piero, are you back?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, I think the network is terrible. Yeah, quick, Kakra.
Yeah, we the network doom so kakre bi na buy.
Doom so let the network, Okay, go ahead.
So we suitable net. Same, but you see any a branch any yes be na ba bi say ni mu ai man ku abofra no na emom o hwa utim ne kon na odi abofra no e sen pass sen e be agesa obekwa akoto abofra no akone. Na e ba sa no na e hofo no pe no ateno nti odi ehu ekọ kro ba ko a ye fre ni die wo so okosofu bi osofu no enje no na manfo peniku no na o cheche mu tre osofu no te okun abofre bi ni ye peniku no te osofu no mane hye ne dem na osofu na yinyame so adwuma ofre police for police for ba beche Abranti e de ne ba divisional police headquarters wo dance memu ha nti ene asama esi ewo boat no Abranti no ajatum se ampa ono aniku no but police for anything Abranti nsem insist so nti omo hwe na otena yankopon boa eja ade tia no masa so na no ahwe because utie Abranti ne ka you can nan ibi na ba be say no mo ene mane buku abofra no
abofra di be saying
all 5 years.
Whether I know say it's quite it's going to be a tough question to ask, but from what you witnessed, that action, how did it happen? It's very important, but don't be too graphic. So over to my trim.
So what said mudi kind of many kuku who yene candia. Eya kwese na efufra abofra na no ba na kwada no timu so opre kakra nti it either say ebia or the bibi na mi abofra no anase otim ne kon anase because my abofra no bibi die ebetuma e bibi sa na odi kun abofra no.
All right, bro.
Because ashrefo no koy no na ose mpaase e wo dan nim.
All right, Piero, I want you to follow up. Ochna, you better follow up on this story. Now, what actually is happening. I think you get more details by tomorrow. Thank you very much, Piero. Let me show. All right, Piero, Ashanti regional correspondent, Emma Loud Talents TV. You all know Piero. He's been reporting during the elections and everything. On a senior correspondent for the Ashanti region. And so that's it. That's what's happening in Ghana today. Ye kunipa, ye shinipa, ye enkwara kunkora. So you sometimes ask yourself, what is happening? These are some of the questions we need to be asking. And we sit there. Now, yet one ye dear grow because you say sofubi any obabi so sakra and the chi obia to pre obia akudwa ho enti eno na ye focus. Those things they are kid young John Samo. Me, I don't have time for those comedies. I Jimmy Samono say yes, sofubi and the obi MPB kontokwa and obabi so come for sakra and obi so akoyi na him. San nyoma they are trivial. Sebi to me na Jimmy Sam and to me moi or my way it cannot help us in any way. We need to be talking about real issues. A bit to be a changing crow with me a coinim. Into a new brace, a bit baby Jimmy no because of be a sacra and a soft be no be con and a honey and this are grown yani need too much. We are too matured for such childish conversations. These are things that we should actually take into consideration. All right, let's move forward. It's exactly 5:15. Yeah. COVID-19, unprecedented 75 cases recorded a day at Kotoka International Airport. 75 cases. Meaning, say, at Kotoka International Airport, every single day, nipa 75 new who tested positive. And they should come out and tell us when did they notice this, when did they start realizing, say, every single day, nipa 75, because we need to know. We need to know. And it's so shocking, say, the government machinery, and as I say, the NCCE and the Ghana Health Service, let me also add the health ministry. For some time now, since they say I can't say the vaccine biaba Ghana, the government has relaxed when it comes to COVID-19 safety precautions, protocols. Even the president himself, recently on Shellow's mask in Pobium, he does not even talk about COVID. The president doesn't even care. You don't see government officials almost now COVID-19 as some yeko saying cases no obia obia nobody cares again. Any tikrom ha any say you're closing all the land borders. It is a Kotoka International Airport air recording way na say obia has not been penalized or punished, and now nobody has been told to give us answers. And then say we have no government, we have no nation. Now you say penyini bi andi enim, because if every day you only pass 75 ewo Ghana every day ewo Kotoka almost tested positive, then it means say the number of people are almost fake results, bro 75, Recently somebody sent me a video of nipa bi ayedi obakogu edan bi mu o Ghana say omo ye COVID-19 positive for omo free abrochireba and na de na omo ye party was den, and a woman was speaking behind the video say ye de omo begu ono obi amba ho de omo ne aduane, they don't do any protocols, they don't do any social distancing, they are just there, and then they will take their money and they will go home. Ebibu kra pie koba. So this is the country we are in. The health minister does not give updates again. The Ghana Health Service, they don't give updates again. Once in a while, no become the government machinery, and I say even the president himself, he doesn't even follow the protocols again. Recently, who president in different pictures. Social distancing is off. So it is looking more like, say, a chronegu. It is looking more like, say, a chrono egu. Because we have no adults. You see, the only thing I bang with you want to say send ye baby we need election 2024. Entina kodem pienim. Such an old person, Sebio, with a lot of wisdom, no, he is even looking at 2024 elections for the MPP. Onwa enche obewuno. Onwa enche obewuno. Ono he's sitting there, he's only looking at how MPP will win election 2024. Kufoso sa. He's sitting there looking at how Alankash will win election 2024. The elders in the building have become kids. They have become greedy. They don't care about the young ones. Every single day, Nipa 75, the Huomo Kotoka said they've tested positive. The probability say in the system, there are more people high and almost fake results. So high. Now look at this. Isolate for 10 days, even if you test negative for COVID at Kotoka. It means to say, and this comes from Ghana Health Service, it means to say they don't trust the process. When the Ghana Health Service comes out to say, even if you test negative at Kotokano, still isolate for 10 days, it is not because they think about you. It is because they know the system at Kotoka is porous. It is because that issue never up said people are being issued with fake results. It is true. They just don't want to tell you blatantly, and not clearly say, people are going through the system illegally using fake results and all that, and they have failed. Haven't you realized one thing? Nobody is taking responsibility as usual. My car, same way I can from day one. Galamsey started here, nobody took responsibility. Corruption started here and the Kufuado, nobody took responsibility. And the Abedua COVID about nobody is taking responsibility. PDS, nobody took responsibility. Ameri, nobody took responsibility. I can talk about so many things. And then the Abedu hey, won't say and the Omokamo say, even if you test negative at Kotoka International Airport, you still have to isolate for 10 days. Or Kachra will say, the system at Kotokano, you cannot trust it. Ghana Health Service, so it means somebody is not doing their job. Embraye Jumana, Health Minister, Anko resigned one time. Koko Kiapamono, President Apamano, long time. Anka Ghana Health Service, Pejino Dano, Anka President Apamano, relieving off. Anka Obia Odasa company ne da airport na no na ewo airport na air conductors are test no anka nullify mo contract at the new company aba da. But why na ekoka say ekue chance ayebasa. Mesi ati Ghana say why na betumi bie na no aka say ekue chance ayebasa. Untumi adentra because ekue chance ye penyini. Untumi nka say why airports our company na air test no they should be fired or their contract should be cancelled because a president in dia. Ain't nobody can say ekue chance nyefe because we can say ekue chance nyefe ekue chance ye penyini ekue chance ye nana ekue chan o wu akonyankopon tu kasa wetia penyini inti yete ha na enche ye ba bewu ye hu de AC ewo India ye hu de AC. But this is the situation enye obia issue ye nyina ye din adentira covid ne de ye sikafo yare ye kufo ade na woso nti ye nye din me se yankasa ye bewu se mponchi o ekropapa bia enyansafo diso. And I'm going to make this statement again. Ekropapa bia enyansafo diso no anka health minister anka yapamono anka ono anka san voluntarily anka nyansa woni tim anka resign da anka Ghana Health Service pejino daso no anka resign and anka sa papa na so friend no ho the advisor to the president on health matters no anka wa gi no ho adi ka wa step aside. But because we have greedy old men who don't regard us as human beings, omo say dodo na jimi no nti they don't care. They don't care. Inti ene da hono and the Ghana Health Service tell na mo hwe Ghana apomudin nyoma mu nyina omo say so test negative for Kotoka make sure so sako fi be isolated 10 days. Who is going to isolate in Ghana for 10 days? Who is going to do that? It means the company at the airport has failed. This is simple. The airport security, Makasa Samuel say, the moment this government is not, people in positions are not taking responsibility. We are not making them understand, say, you have failed, we will never succeed. The only time Ghana for we come together, say, Obi succeed, one thing, say, MPs no more parliament, you become more as gracious, now say, I'm about the right amount, any who's been succeeding. But apart from that, intermediate, we just have to start speaking. We just have to be honest with each other. But the American I won't ever bow me to my bomb 2 job. Me I bomb pandian 2. Me to me I could be a pe yase. I just need my nose mask. Andrew Joe Biden be the first 100 days speech. Someone say Joe Biden obey president why press conference official one. Why a few press conference off head omushia no why. Your president tell and or to Ghana and Sebio why it is a bentoa or Kanason and Bufu. On why he doesn't meet the press, on why he doesn't tell us the situation in the country. It's over 100 days on chair status on nam kronim banchere oko kan yesu muade na mema menka na obiwu na nipa no wini de oyo twen. President and Andrew Joe Biden had the 100-day speech and the minimum wage in America $15. He has raised it or promising in opposition. say when he comes to office, he will raise the minimum wage. We'll raise it $15. Waka. When you come to DC, Maryland, around from Monday, it is taking effect. $15 an hour every 60 minutes. Some people at least, and you're going to say payday $15. No, they are going to get it. Politicians be promising be in opposition or buy and why. Yeah, they promise. Yeah, politicians no promise opposition no balance obu somewhere. Yes, umwade onya kwara papa. When umwade we a stupid boy. Who are you? How old are you? And so me. And I'm a saw politician na him catch and say, Bembe, Mikuta wa hemu, intikase, oba ye say, Yatiana Ekufu the catch before election 2020 said, minimum wage no be raise, etia, Adani Equa Chasin. Oko Kai Baka Kevin Taylor Muadi or a Mahama boy. Mahama catch a Ghana for Oba, Obesi Regional Hospital, so we see. Okache Ghana for say Oba, Obesi chip compound, so see, OCA. Okache Ghana for Oba, Obesi company, Obesi factory, Okosibio commander, so see. Okaso bear coin, so ye. Okaso bear a cycle interchange, or Dani Dubai, so Dani, or so bear Pukwaswaye, or Yakotokraba, or Kaya so ye, or see host hotel, a stadium, OCA, or Kaya, and Yanin, ye, and so ye be. Mahama, Jesus Christ, and this for Yesu, they have their flaws. When we are talking about corruption in Ghana, almost we can point fingers at them. They have their own flaws. And then I be Muntiasi and said, Ghana once it's not about somebody. It is about the system we want to calibrate. Make sure say the right thing has been done. When NDC was in power, corruption wasn't something that it wasn't there. It was there. We all saw it. It was happening. Into other and the corruption aginsem and this time. You who Galamsey Okroma, so time kona Aisha Wangwa Ghana. Anameboa. And so you wunsiono. Ye nyina kasa ye tena radio so na Mahama na president. Eti se dum so na Galamsey start here. Rollins time Galamsey start here peace. Yes, the first Galamsey na start here no. Galamsey started way back. And so na moving into small scale mining. Yeah regulating on. But Chinese want to start be time Rollins buy no most start ba system nim. And a GG man a bedroom a Atamel time the unity. And a Mahama time, you know, can't tribune near blasting, no, and you can't drink and say, hey, Teddy, what are your president? Galamsey for Chroma, Chinese for Chroma, then now, yeah. Saturday is only say, and a Mahama so deported 5,000 Chinese. Kick him. And then you Chroma, you're blasting and say, it is not enough. We are president who Chroma, on call for no support to Galamsey. We will not, and your radio so a queer pocket and borrow, say echo. Obi eto omahine communal santene fono ketekete samede yenya English for no so I comedy for no Vietnam suit for no gumot TV and a metro Paul Adomo chige no and your bomb Mahama ti na di Mahama atem na corruption ekoso yet ye anti krom ha na yiba e bas branding asamba ye nyina kan bi adana goto bas branding de ye nyina ye kan bi Vicky Hammer Mahama appointee obiara no ka keke MP obiara no ka say or that no or gini 1 million ho nya 1 million obeja ohun bi o onye 1 million bi o say na neninda so hunu so neninda so no or the dream no onya 1 million obeja politics and ye nyina so hey why do you know keke no crampo the corruption or gini wo corruption ye ka che Mahama say get out of his government. Still, ye di Mahama attempts or change so eteni wa aboa ofisrem ne ba ne hu futuro ye de atia kanmam ye nim nyansa chen obia ye ne esia bre ye ne ria kanfo ye ne esia bre ye ne tumi di baalu ye di baalu ko eyem enti ye ne nim nyansa chen obia and Mahama administration no every time there was corruption me say time Mahama was na Aisha Wangwa how we all screamed. Then so started saying 2014, 15, 16 radio station for area agenda. In fact, me per radio station ni and journalist bako kasa one kasa same way be. It was an agenda, and yet bad agenda. It was a positive agenda because here per se abinity as say there's something called the people, the citizens, journalists. We want to make the government work, pressurize them. Inti radio for kwa uko to obi. Yakote omahine Captain Smart and the way the Davis captain we just see Jimmy what in some form protected and they could forward when 8 years they na now better the master pay before totena me who captain of TTM say you a hypocrite sit somewhere match so went to one so and they win the second term we no after better now so win nyansa chen obi a papa fa totena baby ni enko enim we nyina okrom kam se fa kan dan ho bosom no TP sef ho kan odi koku bako omo sorry studio ho no e che o spray ho omo nyina ye na agenda and we all spoke. Ni anti kroma. Nobody said anything. And you're pressurizing Mahama didi na tem na obi dwene bibi ho Mahama ho. And mame kai bi sada yenya sabo ya azuri gabi a da komoma ni sika se koksrem. Okwa kokase bi ndua bia sada. We have not planted any tree. Yendua bia okwa na confirm ni to uhu omo na utwa picture do koye. Inti sremini abrante azuri no. Sremini na yatete se Mahama no. Yatina come to some Mahama na ntafo no maka no. Yes. Sa we ntafo sa dey from okejetia. Sane from Obuasi dwom oba be kwa dwom ye petani ma na so enwoma ye freka ye for ye fram fantini o me ye fantini me hu fantini o ye kai me fantini me hu fantini o ye kai ye kase ye peka ye pentafo na ye sremfo no Mahama esifo no an bole bamboy for ba o miabosuafo no ne afro no ma be so enwoma yes ena onini krom ni azuri na ono so yatete nanim no okoho ena o ma achimfo we no e ka chen se Jimmy ko ne ko twantro inua na yedua no. They were planting those trees to help the people in the north. Sasrim for no more no. Omo ya azuri ebusuafo. And so Jimmy needs and said no, I will destroy it. Sada project ni nyina no. It was going to benefit the people in the north. And azuri ebusuafo in the north, it was going to benefit because tree planting no. At the end of the day, omo ya form no till date anka da ho ho anka they are still working. Protecting the trees, making sure that the trees are okay and they have a job. Omana abide through Sada. They were training them in poultry, in guinea fowl rearing. Before moko training omo, chiromo how it's going to be done. You start to see structure, sir. Yeah, babe, using Azuri Jimmy for man, that guy. I say we are here because of such a devilish guy. I'm who to Ghana for to son so be a crop of people. Uncle Cambodia, and I say Mexico, body to Mexico, kuna to actually. Yeah, because you see. This job comes with something we call honesty. Because any single thing you put out there can destroy a nation or make a nation. Until you don't sit and just make things up. And a boy way, Gabi Mo, Esoki Akwa, he was in JIJ, no one skumpo, criminal. No basa. And Obetina Kra. Mahama Sadano. Do you remember tricycles na Bobo Yano? And Akra be kind of starting about Umia. Or no so Sebio na Junior for Munti. Adia Yedo Semina and Kabeka say, hey. This is there, no. Ono so ba omiani tine sisi konko eno so mu. Sada Mahama na bata se eko eno nam Ghana utwantro. You see? Later report by no about 80 to 85% of Indiana almost started Sada no. It is there. The last time I showed you a video of structures na omode ba started guinea fowl rearing no. Is what? Nana the Danko Kufuor Baumia came to power. The first thing they did was Omu change Sadadino Echo NDA, Northern Development Authority. Meboa. Sad time answer Mahama move free office, no. They had brought in tricycles. I friend Abobo Yano over 400. It was about 2,000. Time Mahama a Kufuor Baumia about 1,500. May a scandal. NDA for no. Omo 40 feet container no 40 feet no. Tricycles ma abobo ya obo jia ni nyina ko ya obo party congress samia wuku motos ni ade na omo che no NDA no na awuzuri Jimmy for okrum ha wan report e na sa 400 tricycles ni nyina irai obi anka ho asem besin there nobody has answered any question we change deny na NDA na busa ba omia no na busa MPP for ne busa bosum we kufu ado say enti o change din sada ne ba NDA no e dia na waye Nambusa Baomiasa or person be vice president. He wants to be vice president, right? You come from the north. To see an obano. Yan Kenya Mahama for Mahama Mudi Sikasada Skamodi. It uba na muchenji din we hunyansa. God did not give you that wisdom to know, say you need to continue the nonsense. Now these foolish people will come and tell me they are wise. So I should just sit here and just give them that credit. You are not wise, you are foolish. Because through your negligent stupidity, no, your own people in the north, anything and there, 14-year-old girl, 12-year-old girl, no atra basim, wabakumasi, obeswaswa nyama. Within 3 months, no be a ripping na koratari nechi. Now why Jimmy din konfuechi said me a vice president? I hate this nonsense. So where's the logic and where's the wisdom in this? And then you want to say, after Bentua leaves, you know, I want to be president. You are a joke. Baumia, you have no brains to lead. You could not maintain. Say, Mr. Mahama Mudi Sada Skana, Muchenji din mu nyansa chenji Sada eba NDA. Why didn't you get that wisdom to continue the project? Idiots, liars, thieves. mo de mo mote ha na mo mankofo wi Jimmy omo ho ai ende ameno ka say utumi ko TV so no bi da ho kasa asem wi o da ho to no credit ya ba me kama na ya wo ya yes no credit ya me say nobody can compare himself to John Dramani Mahama. I'm telling you, me say Mahama Wukra is better than Akufo-Addo. Why won't you say Kuku? If Mahama dies today, so wisdom or the grave, it is more better than Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo has no wisdom. Now what's what I'm saying? What is me Jimmy Ana? Media mean Jimmy Kura me tu kwanka kra so mean what development is. Me say if Mahama dies today, he's even relevant than Akufo-Addo. You know why? Mahama is relevant because he used that wisdom God gave him to build a hospital. It is going to save you. Jimmy for now to Odima Terminal, your auntie or your uncle will be saved by that hospital. So Mahama in his grave is better than a walking talkative who can do nothing. Just talk. And now get it in your head. If Mahama dies today and Commander Sugar Factory is operational, he is more relevant than this Bentwa. Yes, because it was his vision. If Mahama dies today, all the people working now at Kotoka International Airport, I expand there. Nipa bebrejuma hono. Vision or the he's more relevant. And it's not Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is still relevant in African history and Ghana history. It is not him as a person, but it's the vision. And Emma Dr. Kwame Nkrumah very relevant. It's Mumbusa Akufo-Addo to say what is going to make him relevant when he dies today, which it's possible because age now he can die anytime. So ask you Akufo-Addo now what one would attempt to say. What will make him relevant if he dies today? Because your free SHS ayebanku. What again? So that's what I'm saying. So this group of MPP is a waste. Maybe I'm wasting time also. What to one I'm also so nipaso. Share. Professor Frimpong Boateng leads vaccine development and manufacturing in Ghana. This man has to be in jail. Professor Frimpong Boateng is a jail candidate. And there's no argument about this. Professor Frimpong Boateng is a criminal. He's a thief. Or a cromfort. Ghana na ye Jimmy too much to the point whereby we allow people like this, people like these, to be walking on the street and pick. Akufo-Addo. You see, Akufo-Addo, I know it's Akufo-Addo, there's something wrong. Without you, I think dementia, there's something wrong. I'm telling you. There's a problem somewhere nobody wants to tell us about Akufo-Addo. There's something. The man, he's not himself. I think the man, yeah, because it doesn't make sense. I think the man, Akufo-Addo on Kaisa or Opuni Akufo-Addo no, because the last time I was saying, who in their right senses will even say, Charles Bishop should come and work in the Jubilee House? Why not? Now you go feel because I said no. Like and my man who said there's a problem with Akufo-Addo and we have to. He's our president. Because Akufo-Addo is not okay. He has moved Professor Frimpong Boateng, and the number of people dying in Ghana is this man's fault. And our North Korean firing squad, he's a murderer. Do you know that? Our China and do you know that? Because what he did when he was leading that ministry basically is going to destroy us for the next 20 years. On any bad Jojo from Pomboateng. Yes. It's for the president to say, Professor Frimpong Boateng, go and lead vaccine or dementia. I'm telling you for a fact. Akufo-Addo has lost memory or something. Adrenaline kleki biom. The man has dementia. Because say dementia now, you will never do this. No, if you really want even to get a little bit of respect from your opponent, you don't even make this mistake. In Akufo-Addo, with all due respect, in your old age, dementia wenya, adrenal and fat. The man is not okay in Jesus' name, and God should help us. The man is not okay. Where is Aglo? Before leaders no more. Aglo for man, I don't blame them. Yeah, anti-senior sisters no more Aglo na omo bompire no. I don't blame them. And some penny from the before no. They were the ones convincing and confusing them. Now me just say obi be bold in the name of Jesus. Na kwa ye king. Anka wo be si wo draw so abontene. Me na me ka kire mo. Mo Aglo leadership no. Me say obi nyo ba te se me. No onye king. Uncle Tena Radio no onye king. Me say me you will draw se gu abontene. Abeyifo, you are corrupt old woman. There also your banner or your leader or a grow leadership no. Uncle Tena baby, Uncle ain't don't bomb the umbo king said ya make anka you lose your home, you will lose yourself, and you will lose your aglo. Oh to me pie every fie. Mompire na kabuyem. Because Nana Dankwe Kufuor is short, or ABBR short. Come and do here short. Come and do here short. Because the Kufuor is short, everything is short. Koya Galamsey is short, bra. Charles Wichi Koya way short, bra. Gabi Koya way into BBR peace. Free SHS short. One district, one dam short. Just a BBR pill. Because at Trana, the man has dementia. When I make a child on TB da. Who in their right senses would do that? Say Professor Frimpong Boateng, come and lead vaccine development. This man is a criminal. He is a nation wrecker. So he is not going to account for anything. The last time we were interviewing and asking him, excavators no way, the time come. Wait, and Kokasana slap on a michire proud. Near to national boxing and I go to jail. Sometimes you people make us miss JJ Rawlings because these people don't deserve to be paid by the taxpayer. From Pomboat is a Nyanko Pombu baby out. Nyanko Pon will not let him live. I swear to God. This man has destroyed lives. He is going to kill for the next 20 years because of his actions today. Yeah. I'm telling you. We are North Korea. Come to Nabodium da dada. Now look at this. The government, through the Ministry of Tourism, caption in the I will make our film industry competitive, vibrant. Ekufuado. He will make our film industry competitive and vibrant. And the government, through the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, and the National Film Authority, has brought together Ghanaian film producers on one hand, and investors, distributors, and marketers on another hand to make deals to the tune of $25 million. This investment, which has already been secured, will go a long way to strengthen the local film ecosystem, he said. On Kanokre. And yes, I quite ne car say, Okache Ghana Chromo say, Moya de Okaso, a good for anyone the case as a man minister because a good for already president.
Backlash as well.
I'm not sure if I will call it backlash. I think we are in a democracy and people express their opinion and you have to respect.
The one region, one theater, people saying that, okay, that's, you've toned down on the initial promise. The initial promise was that these theaters were going to be built. Tell me how, what you make of the backlash as well.
I'm not sure if I will call it backlash. I think we are in a democracy and people express their opinion and you have to respect that. I think the point that I've tried to make in Nigeria, and which is still relevant, is that when we sat down to do our manifesto, the objective was to at least let people appreciate the importance that this president and this party attaches to the creative arts industry. And so when we talked about constructing that will pursue the construction of theaters all in all 10 regions, we were really thinking along the lines of creating a platform for people in the industry to have where they can go and perform. Now, nobody's running away from any campaign promise. When we say 10, we'll pursue the construction of 10 theaters across the country. What people should be asking is, how many have you done? How many are there? And do you think you can accomplish that by 4 years or in your 8 years? So I still believe that this president and this government will come through with our manifesto promise. I told you in Lagos that Kofrodo will be done this year.
Mesimo with theater Saturday 10 regions and there were 16 regions with theaters in a way. Sakwa way president way Ekufuado. On kind of grab a grab say Saturday 10 regions and there are 16 regions. Me say muncha theater ba kope. Why ye ultra modern. I want the umbrella for no. Muncha me ultra modern. Muntie akwa we so. Me say Ekufuado. O se dey Ekufuado. Munni Ekufuado. Muntie John so muntie.
The creative arts has already been mentioned. We see the creative arts as a major growth pole. There's so much talent in the creative arts. But the problem they have is access to studios because there's no capital to do that. And so this is why we are going to set up large recording studios in Accra, Kumasi, Tema, and Takoradi as part of our entrepreneurial hub strategy in partnership with the private sector. So, and this would be for recording artists to rent space, do their recordings in these studios. The Creative Arts Fund is going to come up as part of the Creative Arts Bill that has been passed by Cabinet and is going to Parliament. And of course, the completion of the theaters in Kumasi and the construction of new ones in Takoradi and Tamale.
Wemo. These are the people we are sitting here waiting to help. Way back. Momonya serious on. I say recording studio. I will see Ultramodern recordings way more. And then the opposite day, he is going to the end. Master, let's move forward. A good for the no brainer. A good for the David. Where there is or how. A good for now. Muntia story for. Omo can grow. Me say Muncham 1 theater. This is the 5th year of a Kufuado. On see and Wasabi General say oh and the 25 million. Omo discaro. Or the Amajan Kroma or Todd Dine their carbon jantra. Well, Momo discard and from who? They don't care who. And so you make kai musa manaya moya and then I enko fobi yano you make kai moya manaya moya because you see say ya nyasana nyansane ma nyansana coach say chire inti ye kai mo na nyansane ba aha inti me de me kai na wo ya dia me kai wa ma wawu me njai wo kai me kai wo inti na mo ka chire mo no. Now look at this. Agenda 111 projects will start after Ekufuado cut sword. We read this story and I'll say President Ekufuado and Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia are expected to soon embark on a sword cutting, blade cutting, animal jumping, antelopes diving, Van Damme pie villa, scissors choking, knives pia going, and help the sea go forward. President Ekufuado and Vice President Dr. Bawumia are expected to soon embark on a sword cutting exercise to begin government's promise Agenda 111. And a dahono. Now, Musala Bay, I Yakucha for
Mokuton Kumanje for that matter. Itawo no go on paper. Sheta no go on the ground. No for no ba fe do ka juba yo ba o she the implementation. There are two things. Implementation and what do we call it? I will not go on the ground. So they get behind me and if you're sword cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and sword cutting? You want me and get block over and get knife cutting instead of sword cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to a scissor cutting. We have a sword cutting, or ground breaking, or knife cutting, or blade cutting. There's one who now. We have a sword cutting.
Mentia nyina mitifa edwamisa because plans are ewo mitim no me sika enso mentia nyina mitifa edwamisa because plans are ewo mitim no me sika enso
Jack yeti gay okrum hada ye bre ogana no plans ewo yetim no ye sika enso na papa kokora we mo obutadrosa ade etiwo embrante ne maba wa yakọ school afeni yebe gada Bawumia ene Ekufuado no mabo pampers no mabo moto powder edi don't touch me afọ omo tiom na omo wi a omo bobodis na yebe gada say ye kwa kotwa sword de etwa ye kra ye nyeye na wote wo se wubu efu ade ya Kevin dwa se mpenifo ni nim nyansa na mpenifo ni nyansa wo so mu nim nyansa Ekufuado is a toy president and amunim ever ready battery na share to on to me mbo adwuma bia me say ever ready a night tiger battery and a sheku for to or your toy president too. We are waiting for Bawumia and the president to come to start. Then we will go and cut sword for agenda 111. Now agenda 999 no cry anye. Agenda 999 no eno yenye ye ba be agenda 111. Afeni ye be sa be cut sword for na momo ye ntwe anasa mo ye den. Na wenya branche bi akosku tia se wedwa Kevin, wedwa me. No, wedwa me. You are mad. Why are you mad? Why are you mad? Ever read in a show but or president in talk or a toy president. Now when you're toy president before election 2020, how many swords did you cut in Ghana before election 2020 alone? On the ground tomorrow, get me all the sword cutting the Kufuor did before election 2020. Now me fan in Ghana more platform no so no mutiem ne say the Kevin is speaking against me see sir sword cutting course before election 2020 no. We spent so much money on the sword cutting than the projects. Because before the president moves to Asankregwa to go cut sword, he moves with 64 runners. Every 4 runner is filled. Fuel, gas, full. Every single individual sitting in that 4 runner or those 4 runners is paid. Whenever they sleep at any hotel, we idiots pay. And then those things have not been taken care of. Then you come to 2021 and tell me agenda 111 no. Yeah, trying my president about the powder. But ya Ramadan we not or the besia for the nim na ba na mobile bodies abo na ewia ya they don't touch me afọ moto near the ever ready battery show moto. Yes, yensan kocha another sword. Are we sick? That you sit there you have a problem with me? You are mentally disabled. I am telling you. This guy is overhyped. He can't do anything. No, me say, me catch them before election. Me say Kufuor to me see akukobuo chamber and hall in kukobuo hand coup chamber and hall in kukobuo akukwari koda ha. No, me jai me juma. Kufuor. If Kufuor is able to build an ultra modern in kukobuo, me sham wa komfo. He cannot. You know why? Because he is not the president. You know why? He has dementia. You know why? He doesn't understand politics. He doesn't understand leadership. He doesn't understand, say, Obibeman another view. Anything and there, when people come out to also express themselves, you get a skeletal skeleton. And skeletal skeleton like Gabi. No, Ghana for them. Why? Because Ghanaians have actually expressed their views on issues. Anything and there, when people want to speak on the issues happening, you will see an MPP executive page. You say, oh, Nipana or Kasan will be a Juma. Oh, free. Now, we'll call politics. No, will be a Juma. Politics no. Oh free omo MPP mu nyina mu die anim no wan na be adwuma afa nipa ba akompo adwuma. So you see the level of low voltage who are leading us. Because and there meti so NPP ni page ni ka say Sam Jonah he doesn't have the right to speak. Aloteje ko no fi se ball so. Say Sam Jonah doesn't have the right to speak because he has not opened doors for people. Oh free me say. Then the president, right? He's not even supposed to be there. So in Ghana today, so be a company, so employee be when people are fooling in leadership, you cannot tell them you are fooling and that you are destroying the nation. Is this how low we have become? We need people who have gold spoons before be a 10,000 euro chance and the president no a juma ben we be a ni we see or buy Kufuor and then the kita school boys no last make I say I need one person to tell me omo mudi ne chino omo yini pa ba ko a ansa na oni Kufuor do ba aban mu no a employ nipa 100 oti omo kam da payroll so oti omo snit oti obi ni omo nyina e kom for nko a anything and the oko ECG MD no omo se yampam no we twi taxi wa brocha ne to nyina pa otena se no aye sei ne to apa I have currency oba ni atam ECG ashiri nsem adentira na ye MPP dien wo US Bronx inti atam ECG ashiri nsem e na oto e na ne ring se de oton koleba e wo Burkina Faso dwom no problem. The problem is a judicial problem any Jimmy okasa yes we NDC ni no me I'm not going to be quiet. The problem is not a problem and the ECG power problem and generation problem akwa wait wo on the shade power ni nyina so and the energy minister no so also na hwene se bomb and oto no on tampia o se de ai mo agro mu ni so yes e koda afa ni ye be sorry inti say ojin say ye be come afa na ye be sorry inti so when you ready there you ready because afa na ye be sorry the moon first ni nyina na enya agro afa na ye be sorry ye be tag o, ye be WhatsApp o, ye be email you, ye the attachment be ka ho. Ya fe na ye be pagya ye mu. Odi amomu nim bibi. Sword cutting. We are waiting for Baumia and Kufuado. Some kobo moto powder and some of it 111 sword cutting. Yeah, and chin you go sword cutting back on what happened on the ground. Galamsey fights. We will soon provide roadmap on military deployment. They have deployed the military, but there's no strategy. God damn it. Endra na meka. Samuel Abujina podi me too from the beginning. Me say wo deputy no Mirekuduka no otumi hwe acid gu nipa so kotakwa na kobusa. Yesi Mirekuduka wo Samuel Abujina po o deputy no sanka Galamsey anka yesoka anka ne zero na e pretty back ho. Me na me catch no. O share na oya o minister na oya Mirekuduka deputy. Untumi nya hwe. You are now thinking about the road plan, but you have already sent the military out. So what guidance, what kind of plan? And I said, what guidance do they have? Because they need to have a frame they are working within. They need to have some regulations and some strategy they have to use in curbing this, in fighting this Galamsey. They can't just go out there without you having a clear road plan. Because if you don't have a plan, you can't take action. So it means it was a populist move. It means you were just trying to please the ignorant ones. It means you were thinking we are stupid. We wouldn't know. Say you have no plan. Now, let me show you why this government is a useless government. Say, if the government is telling you today, say, they are now thinking of the road map. Because military don't know about things. The soldier from Galamsey, they have no idea. They don't know what they are doing. They have been told, go out there and fight Galamsey. Into a car bontinas will be here. They will kill. They will. Because you say that man be on this. Until when the army goes out there, the idea is kwako protect no. Your man guidelines be your man be so useless. Go out there 200. Go and fight Galamsey. Where is the Galamsey? Now let me show you why this government is the most useless government in our history. Shadia, the army went out there without any plan. This is what they did.
Na Vanguard ababa shishama formations no. Se ejare dem no. Ejare dem oh man se forest. Enye Vanguard for Sani Bozin. Ene ejare dem no. Japa Vanguard Galamsey. Western North. Baby any it could be a friend man se forest. Vanguard abo.
So they send the soldiers out. Go and fight Galamsey. Then the soldiers go out there in the bushes and they see excavators. And then all that they could do, let's burn it. We have a land to reclaim, right? We have a land to reclaim. How are we going to reclaim the land? You cannot use the hoe to reclaim these kinds of destructions. We have a land to build again. We have a forest to maintain again. So what do? You seize the excavators. Who owns the excavators? Because there are owners of the excavators. 1. 2, there are MCEs almost a constituency. Obviously, there is a chief who is the head of that land. And then there's a regional minister. And I said there's some leaders are almost war. Now the question is, you don't arrest anybody, and then you go burn the excavators. The same strategy from beginning. So when you burn the excavators, Galamsey stops? No, because they have money. Because the people who are behind these excavators working every 24 hours, they are the people you are supposed to cut off. How do you do that? Look for the culprit, the people involved, those who are the financiers. Who owns this? Whose name is on this excavator? Who licensed this equipment? Where did they buy it? Who is the individual? Get the boss and put him in. You cut the source of funding because it's making billions. Burning one excavator, when are you going to come again? Weren't we here when excavators were burnt? What happened? Galamsey went up even more. You know why? Because Sobia Wakonya Asasi 50 acre no all said no. He makes more than in a day, no, he makes equivalent to that excavator no price. So when you burn an excavator and then you walk and say you have stopped Galamsey, you are a fool. We need excavators to reclaim our land. We need excavators to reclaim the land. Seize the excavators. And so Tasia Pro. Excavators here kwachi na drum ekufuado na say wia. Ye ko seize the excavators na do dan ko ekufuado no wa say wia excavators no. Because ekufuado na nkasa no oye Galamsey. It's a simple thing. There's an MC. There is a chief. There is the person who bought the excavator is not there though. They are there. But this is just camouflage. Omunim say chi in kofo nankasa omu excavator ne china land ni omu diana omu ye jumana. They will expose their own people, their own ni akochi excavator e chema unto me dia. Ya kochi excavator na from pon boati e kojo pon kruma na dia e ko usi dia. Mrekuduka or excavators be 50 wa Ghana. So, excavator you arrest the excavator, the owner. Every excavator has one unique chassis number or whatever. Every equipment. Somebody owns it. There is a name on that equipment. Somebody brought it in. Somebody actually cleared it. Somebody licensed it. So why don't you look for the person and arrest and seize the excavator and later use that same excavator to reclaim the land? And you go there and soldier for 200 Jimmy. Ya share excavator until you say Galamsey. You are kidding me. You are not serious as a nation. They are not smart people. And when we sit here sometimes we use words because they don't have brains. They are not smart. They are ignorant. Now how much Chinese for now? And so much Chinese for two. I almost Chinese for two. Way. Matis and almost Chinese for two. Chinese for way. Now, what is disheartening about all these things? And then say, so much Ghana for now. The way they treat the Ghanaians, I saw me a moi.
Back. No. Tell her this. No. You have some, no. I'm have plenty for you.
These boys are omobo. Besi boys way. Okaso onye momo transfer 10 Ghana makura onya. Sa boys way omachoma soldier for 20 ejina omusu ya. Hey. Sa boys way. I swear to God. O say 100 Ghana onya mau. And they are acting as if say omache camping. These are quality boys or boys. So you see, we are not ready to fight Galamsey. No. You see? Why could you small boy nipa 10 boy, wait, what can they give you? What information can they give you? What can they give you? Like, what can you get from them? Every intelligent person said these boys are not the guys doing the Galamsey. They have been hard. They are call boys. Because government upon government have refused to create opportunities for the people. Now it says small scale mining and these kids will all have that experience to work with a legal company. A company that's reputable, a bit my employer, small scale mining legitimately. But because government upon government have failed the people, now we the people have become slaves. And then people come in, these same people who have failed the people are using them like slaves. Into your case, Galamsey for na field war, na Fred boss, no Kevin Taylor. Today we are coming to your site. Don't go there. Tell your manager, make sure say excavator, you have made sure say the good ones are out. Now you catch on with that. No much small boys with chain. We are fighting Galamsey. You think you are fools? Me a Galamsey boy. You think I'm a fool? We onya one bag afa no de bag ne ko na o de kwa kire nipa ye frɛ no sponsor and sana sponsor no agye bag no amoma awe de all bag nim sponsor no ono we the last oba eyina Galamsey chat na omo no we the last ecosystem no we mu na the last we mu na wura minanim ko bobo moba na omo ba egusak mu and sana de abre the top no bozin no na bozin de akwa sponsor and sana sponsor mo we e me akoye nwa adwuma ye wi a ono de wo mendu 1% we na wudi nachi Momunye serious on. Munye serious on. These people are just lying to you people. They are lying. And then me picture and I'm on for bofu. Me ba be kire ma de mienu I'm going to show you 2 videos. Now after I show you these 2 videos, if you're a young Ghanaian from today, so what is a demonstration baso I saw your part. Me say I'm going to show you some 2 videos, right? So around ho. Now say when feel pity for yourself as a Ghanaian. And I say when feel pity for Ghana as a Ghanaian, there was a psychological problem. So watch a video me anyway. Now say around ho. Now say when you say you are going to go out there when there is a demonstration, peaceful demonstration, to show this government say Jimmy ya. Then you are not ready to save this nation. You are on this platform for nothing. You are wasting your time. Now, this is the first one. And I know say a lot of people have seen, but the second one will shock you. Now, the second video I'm going to show you, so yeah, Ghana ninde, and you still believe say Kufuor can save Ghana. I'm telling you for a fact. If you think that this government can save this country, Osako to Obama MPP, you think that Bawumia can come and change Ghana? Abra, John Boyd wo, Galamsey hine, Chema Wuntumi wo, Galamsey hine, Abronya Munyanye, Galamsey Kojo Ponkruma, Ekwe Wusi, Owemunya. When you see this second video, that's it. You don't feel any pain now. That is a problem. See this.
Serious. Serious.
So Assassina omo who no their majority are parents. These are mothers. These are fathers. We may Ghana fool. But I want to let you understand something. Sa consignment as no mujana so excavators near the so. Sa de na omo koku nyina na nyom dia wo. Eye obi asase e no wuye adwuma ma no. So if you don't understand what is happening, mami chire munchiro. obi a concession. And all these people are jobless. All these people, this is not what they want to do. They don't want to be treated like dogs. You be a cage, so but the more you get involved in this dirty job and this crime, yes, and this risky job, because chemicals some are mothers they are still breastfeeding. They are there. It is not like it has its own rippling effect. Nipa say nobody owns any of those things they are going to dig. No. Excavators, I'll play it again, but I want you to have an idea of the canker Ekufuado wants us to believe, say, he has no idea about. Watch it again.
Serious. Serious.
Yeah, nobody. Kofa load beji mark. The number of load I'll be to the abandoned article and do $1. $1 is 6 cities almost. And do go and bring load. No. I am, and what hurts, they say, I am mommy fool. Some are still breastfeeding. I am nipa any mama musha de wichi or he no cronim. MC will cronim. District commander will cronim. There's an MP. There is a chief. They all know who is behind this. But can you blame them? Can you? Because you're the same people who go and be in queue and vote for this nonsense. Now, Obiabetina Udimatem, what is your problem? Udimatem for what? My day. Udimatem added to me show we. Udimatem to me kase Ghana for yem mom's opportunity to Udimatem. Yakupon be kun atwatwene. Obonso onye nipa obekun sa bobi. Let's move on. 6 na that means about 10 or Ghana. There's so many things here to treat, but now look at this. 35 children die of kidney failure in Ashanti region annually. We need to look at that. We need to look at it. There are so many things that can cause kidney failures. Fine. But let's look at the water we are drinking very well. And their kids. The number of years that your body can resist this, no? One way or the other, you could survive. Akrana, and then I say, we have breastfeeding mothers, Galamsey, and they are breastfeeding their kids. And there's cyanide, there's mercury, and we need to look at these things. Now, here's some comedy. Agro nyina hene. Agro Ghana, agro wo mundisu nyina omo hene ni. Ghanaians must boldly defend the constitution. Agro nyina hene. Chief Justice. Omo Ghana nya omo pa agro nyina no. Omo pa agro pa o Ghana no. Omo nyina e kom bom omo hene no. Chief Justice eni ne boa. Who and who should go and defend the constitution? It's a simple question to this man. Who and who should go and defend the constitution? You have shit on the Constitution in the Supreme Court. Chief Justice Enini Yeboah, I said, we watched you on live television across the world. You were shitting on the Constitution. So why should we go and defend something you have shit on? Me say, omo pa agro Ghana no concert agro phone nyina no. Omo hene no only Chief Justice no. You do this in Supreme Court and you turn around to come tell us that we should protect the Constitution. Protect them. Nobody wants to protect your shit because you shit on the Constitution. Were we not here when the Constitution says people are supposed to come, when the Constitution gives somebody job, when somebody is bound by the Constitution or bound by the Constitution and takes an office, the same Constitution tells the person to report or to tell us the job we gave him. Because when the Constitution binds you or you are employed by the Constitution, like the EC boss, the Constitution and the binding EC boss know what to do. And the Constitution is us. So when the Constitution gives you that job and the Constitution tells you, say, come and tell the people the job you did. And you, Chief Justice Enini Yeboah and your Kita school boys, you sit there and you all open your ass and you shit on the Constitution. You go all the way to UK and bring a dictionary to tell us that dictionary is better than the Constitution that binds all of us. You turn around to come and tell us, me, Kevin Taylor, my friends and my family, to come and protect the shit you have put on that Constitution. I'm not going to defend your shit. And nobody is going to defend your shit because you sat in the Supreme Court and you said you will shit on the Constitution because some midget in the Jubilee House is pulling your balls. You think we are stupid? You think we are fools? You think we are fools? You do this and you turn around to come tell us to protect the Constitution. For what? Because from what I am seeing, you have taken a dung on the Constitution. You have shit on the Constitution. I am not going to touch it. I am not going to protect something you and your friends in the Supreme Court have shit on. I don't want to touch your shit. You are an embarrassment to Ghana. You have embarrassed yourself. You have embarrassed God. You are nothing before God now. You know it. When you sit in your room, in your corner, in the dark, and you look within your heart, you could see you are filthy before God. Because the Bible you held on the first day, the oath you took to protect the Constitution and also to make sure, protect us, you did not do it. You turn around, you open that Bible, you open that Constitution, and you shit on it. Even in the face of God in the Supreme Court, you told us you don't care about the Bible. You want us to care about the Constitution you and your friends have shit on. Care about it yourself. Take it and eat it. You think we are fools, right, my friend? But baby, for to see. Now look at this. Volta region had few ministerial and deputy ministers nominations as it produced only one NPP MP. Last Mehana Mekachira must say, these two parties, NDC, NPP. Some Kachira mo. But say the NDC is a social democrat, a social democratic party. Omo call responsibility, nipa no mo koromu here, yomu here. It is when you go back into the history of the NDC, JJ Rawlings party, no, or share the okomu, any the suffering of the people. So okono no mo train kwine. So okono no mo communal labor. When he sits and listens to them, and the normal conversation he has with them, and the pain he sees them going through, or say meti political party. And the main reason to meti political party is say me person me yedi here man for no. The citizens, I want to use the party as a tool to serve them. And then JJ Rawlings say, even though I am a military man, I want to form a democratic party. Bring everybody across the nation so that we can serve those vulnerable ones, the people on the ground. And into the NDC by Yohana MPP so by. I'm going to nipa bi nkrowankrowa bi na hia dombo buzia de fraternity de ye ni bebi omu free enom so omo de ye pete party na adenti na ye te party ye pese te party ne di ye inti de na o se ye nka ye humbom ne ante party na ye busuafo ne niye enti u steady MPP as a party ubusa mo say bo priority pa ne sen die na moya ma nipa no the on the ground na omutumi kanchro bo so ma start take oh unim dan kwabuzia oh unim ekufuado papa no ceremonial president but when you ask them say the priority is what ontumi ka because one when you ask him why you be a bit may change the lives of the people or liberate them from poverty and I change them directly on to minka where's the school on to minka where's the hospital on to minka where's the factory bakumpo on to minka why you crying on to minka but the bit my catch on say oh say VW for the care ba be shisha or Ghana or chin it is a what is a Freddie Blair make statements like this you should understand party awudi MPP no omo ndwene hu me menya NDC ni but I like the philosophy of the NDC I will tell you point blank but I like Mahama's vision and then people don't understand no me menya NDC ni o say dey be am time me catch them me MPP ni but I don't follow idiots me say the reason why sometimes I believe in the NDC is I like their philosophy because it's about the people. Now just say MPP, time will change, they were going to change and think about the people. But from these 5 years, you could see NPP is not about the people. It's about themselves. Anything that the Fred Blade to be better, like I say, I want to follow your MP back up in the Yan or Homan Twama into Nipa back up in the minister. You see? And the issue is, mo beto amaye no mo ne ebema mo tumi enti MPP person kire say ahonani bia ni NPP mu a because onya MP nti ontumi nya position of party nim ontumi nya very important position wa MPP mu unless you nya 3 seat 4 seat and sana ye minister ye obi ho be minister it shows how omumbu ni pantu ya ahonani na nde wote wo say MPP dwene ho ye jimifo yes you are very stupid. I'm not being tribalistic, but you always have to understand, say, Abana Okotono, it should have an impact. Impact should be positive. It should affect you positively. In Tisebio, the Voltarians in other regions and other tribes, Kotuma MPP na and Munya 1 seat penti, Yekas asam natural. Are you not stupid in the Volta region? Pius Zene, Sakono, what Dan Kabuzia Jimmy. Why are you people not ashamed? You see how stupid you have become? Ontimi nkasa asem we nkyere Ashanti region for onima lekontira ehɔ no onya ni vote ni free enti sebio so we ahunani kwa na woti Kumasi without due respect oti Ashanti region without due respect na wa adwe o say MPP ya wodia o to ama MPP mana be develop ukuro no ma wo yo twe o say onya one MP pe wo ho enti only one MP will get a position there and be ukuro why lucky amewu why lucky na we ahunani na woti Asante memu woti Komemu woti Bunu memu woti Srem show krom na point ade ba ko sa party MPP we aye wa ahunafo krom we ahunani na busa ho say MPP na me kotoma no 2020 na me ko sa live wo kejetia me sa live asafo market me sa live obo ase so twe ye de atena Kumasi ache ye yansantefo hwe me hu obi a hwe nanim o Kumasi Sports Stadium say eh na wo tani na waje kotoko aboso I've heard it before. Me say me Kumasi Sports Stadium me hu obi ebu okay hey now 10 na waji kotoko aboso no. I am not saying Ashantis are tribalistic, but the reality is a woman na woyen they are totally two different things. And na Freddie Blake catch them no. You get it? Mama 1 seat penti awura ni bia nu apart from we onim nyansa betuma position. Now what who di me matem. Let's move on. Me say me there afeni ye be sorry o. Enti so wonye ready so betuma stomach sanyemo we and ekun ho. Jeni ye no first ni sorry o. Afena ye be sorry. Wo de mu hu bibi. All right. Now shade bi. She. Alan Cash ebeye minister. The onimgani car where the car ba car wa Ghana. Alan Cash there ono oni ideas bia o. Oni Bawumia there me say you I'm sorry God. You can put Alan Cash and Bawumia on one stage and put Mahama on the other side. I know the intellectual level in Druho. I'm talking about leadership and governance. Me say if NPP likes, they should combine Alan and Bawumia on one stage with Mahama. They still cannot go close his intellectual ability. Never. Nowhere close. You know why? I say Alan Cash na kaza kwa na me feremano na me yemhihye mano. Alan does not know anything about governance. Ko form ne kuku Alan Mae. The same way these people cook the kufu for us. Alan be deep minister. They be away the care ba. Already so we can finish statement mo oni asem yaka. Put Bawumia and Alan on one stage and put Mahama on the same stage and say Bawumia and Alan should debate Mahama on political issues, governance, vision, how to build a nation. The two of them will fumble. They don't understand politics. A choka politics. Where the island or kind who are check na any time na beje Bawumia de wa unim they don't scrutinize them. They don't go in there and check what's the vision back there. Into Alana, Ghana optimistic of becoming Africa's automotive hub. You want to pass South Africa? I have lived in South Africa before. South Africa has a BMW plant, belongs to them. They manufacture their own cars there. Still, they don't even see that as the core of their economy. Master, shut up, sit down, work on the basics. Before we get to where you people want to talk, you have Jesus Christ. Alan is weak-minded. Without you, I like him, but level 9% record on to me. I'm sorry to say this, Mr. Alan. I'm very sorry. We are low voltage, but we are low voltage. Baby, you do in politics. No, it's not about lip service and when you won how. It's about this and how you can make it work. And no one here. Baby, you do the technicalities in your track. You obia or shade obia and your body near nice war. And then you hear sa concept brofon na minimum way na meka we hu na na time. You trust our stage, you know. So I can say I come back to that stage and talk about see Ghana. We want delivery. Can you deliver? Okay, so be see hospital yes. Okay, so be wire. Yes. We take wire. Okay, so be car wire. Okay, so be yes. And the twaso. And yes, I didn't media na me say VW for mobile Ghana. Nipa send on my form. Tell me, almost for more than 10 Ghanaians. You sit there and you want to use this to become president. You see, last night can be say nobody should sit anywhere else and can say Muhammad is the smartest and the most intelligent person in Ghana. And I say in the NDC, they are more intelligent people or more Ghana. Or NDC more MPP more Mahama. But there's one unique thing about John Dramani Mahama. He has the vision. You can be intelligent, but if you don't have vision. If you don't have vision, you are useless. When I started, with all due respect, I started reporting on the field. Gradually, I started reporting on the field, coming into the studio, building it up. You need to have a vision. The vision is to make this a multi-million-dollar company across Africa. Everybody turns their TV and they're watching my TV. That is the vision. Since it's a only vision now, there are so many journalists in Ghana, so many journalists in the world. Ebi are still working at the radio station for 25 years. They are being paid how much they are paid now because they don't have vision. They don't know how to move from here to there. That is what you need. And a third world country like Ghana, leadership and what ding. Leadership, practical leadership and what ding. When you get somebody like Mahama, you don't drop him. You keep him. You exhaust him. You take everything out of his head. I'm talking about the vision. They tell him, thank you very much. That is what we need to do. It's not braggarts. Suit. Krowa. Brofo. She. Brofo near baby. Masa baby for to see. You people, the kind of politics ahead and then the governance na your you think it's about menam papa ye we na menam sutana. Do the job. All these people diving into holes, they are not mad though. They will go and work and come home clean. These Ghanaians jumping into holes and digging for somebody. Oh, you saw me a moana. They also were kids. They said they wanted to be doctors. They wanted to be teachers. Somebody is watching me, a young kid. I want to be like Kevin Taylor. Oh, you saw no opportunity to be on pay. But you sit there and you think it's about grammar. It's about creating opportunities for the people. If somebody is young or SS or JHS or university, now say, I want to be a medical doctor. I want to be a nurse. They are dreaming of working in an ultra-modern hospital. They will feel good because that is what they love. So if you don't build a hospital and employ that person, you are hurting the country. You are hurting individual ambitions. You don't sit there and speak grammar. Are you crazy? Deliver. Deliver, open up. You open up the country by building a lot of infrastructure and creating opportunities. Where are you simple? Do you want us to come sit here and make people know that they are ignorant? You're still watching with Audio Extended Version. This is the last story here. See, professionals fear to identify with NDC when vindictive NPP is in power. And today, John Dramani Mahama made that statement. On this statement, we're going to open and go to the next stage of this show, the editorial of the day. You will know why John Mahama said this and why we chose this as our editorial of the day. You're still watching with All Due Respect Extended Version.
Serious. Serious.
Mentia nyina mi tifa edwamisa. Because plans are a woman team no me sika enso. Mentia nyina mi tifa edwamisa. Because plans are a woman team no me sika enso.
All right, welcome back to the show. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. Let's take some 10-20 minutes and take care of today's editorial. It's so simple, huh? John Mahama said, this is what he said. In fact, let me pull it up. This is what John Mahama said today. He says, professionals fear to identify with NDC when vindictive NPP is in power. Is John Mahama right or wrong? And I would say from my production team, John Dramani Mahama is perfectly right on this issue. It's not about NDC, it's not about NPP, it's about Ghana. Now, sir, if you have studied the terrain for a very long time, anytime NPP is in power, no, people disappear. And when I say people disappear, voices disappear. Let's stick with this government. Now, at the current here, I've decided to talk on this issue today about businessmen, some people who have not been treated well, all because of politics and vindictiveness, is because we're getting to that stage whereby it will get to a point where so because our system does not accept honest people who really want to help the nation. We have seen lots and lots of people try some about Ghana. The system has killed them. Professionals. Now, what you've seen on the screen is simple. It's Opuni Next. And it's a simple question. Why am I asking if Opuni is next? The issue is, since Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo took over as president of the republic, before that, before Mahama's time, and he is screaming, Ghana for TTM, Mahama is not doing well. The economy is not good. Then sad time, not Ghana for Ejuma. Ghanaians had jobs. There were some people in Ghana, they were at least employing Ghanaians. You can pick somebody like Pakwesi Indium. Pakwesi Indium was a businessman. He's still a businessman. He had banks. Pakwesi Indium employed young Ghanaians. Some were in school, some were out of school. Across the nation, he was helping the economy. Because as I said, Ghana, a country, we don't have enough entrepreneurs who employ and tiny osa. Obe who be on be business, why employer 3, 4, 5. It's once in a while now. We say, I have opened up a business about nipa 20,000, nipa 30,000 work for me, nipa 14,000, nipa 5,000. It's rare. It doesn't really happen. And I'm talking about so we crab because I'm employing nipa 20,000 now. And you're indirect and you're direct. Or by employing nipa 7,000 directly, and then indirectly, the branches will employ a few people, attachment and all that. So indirectly, the rippling effect, start employing people directly and indirectly. Before that, before Ekufuor became president, Ghanaians were screaming, but Ghanaians were working. We have somebody like Pagos Indum. We all know Pagos Indum. At least when you cry, we know GN Bank. We knew people were working. They were paid nationwide. Ghanaians were paying money to the bank. They were making money back, and they using that money to sustain their business. It was saving with the bank making money, and then their business also running. We didn't hear anybody get on the street to say the banks are cheating me, are not making money, and that the bank should be closed. Yeah, anti bisa people. Oma no muye de krampo say yen change your buy no majority no music at the bank. And I'm yeah. Politicians no more MPP they say buying the economy no nyina save the same bank now almost bank no. All these politicians menya sure say na obi any will save your bank. They were all saving in these banks. The banks are Ghana no because the economy was running. Then we have somebody like Kobna Duffuor. And Kobna Duffuor, as a businessman and as a Ghanaian, he also employed a lot of people. Thousands of people, direct and indirect. He also had a bank. People were coming from school. No more internship with him. People had permanent jobs. They've worked with him 15, 20 years. People use Kobna Duffuor's bank to me build your life at the Omombako University. They were being paid. Kobna Duffuor was paying snit of all these people. Kobna Duffuor was helping the economy. Right? Kofi Amoaben too was in the system. He also had a bank. Yeah, he was also helping the economy. People were being employed. They were paying this. So you could see, all these people were in the system. Even though we were screaming, they were still working. They were employing Ghanaians. And then the Ghana government was also making money. And then suddenly Ekufuor came into office. And for some reason, they said all these people were cheating Ghanaians. They were cheating the government. They were using the money for their personal gains. So there are no options. Let's shut them down. Let's close all these jobs down. Na kwati bank bako. Na yamfasika yanjiji omunyina sika na yamfa nkoguo. Na yamfa ntua Ghana fo no musika omunisa companies we nyina ye adwuma. Na eka na ewom no anka ebetumi edi atua omo ananka around 9 million or 5, 6 to 9 million there. But you go 15 million they do banks, and you got Consolidated Bank of Ghana as a CBG. Into how ya jiji Kobna Duffuor sika, ya jiji Pagos munya, ya jomunya sika na got bank bako. And ya T bank bako no. Yentia Ghana for the cat, no munkonya brabimbo, omo mu save sika ebe sinde, ya onkofo yentia omoka. No problem. So when you look at this, that's what Ghana in our share. You could see, this government has done more harm than good. Let's all agree, the banks were all at fault. At fault. But what is the core responsibility of a government? Because all these owners of these jobs or these institutions, they are Ghanaians. Enka, you had 15 billion and a good banks, you could 15 billion and a good bank, A bank came to the 9 billion, I solve a problem, You see? Banks no problem, I say, I bring between 9 billion, I solve our problem, and you could 15 billion and a good banks, 15 billion. Now, Sanko for when you Ghana for they are Ghanaians. Some have become, some were former finance ministers. Kobrado Formo, Parko Sindhu had a political party. He has contributed his quota. Amwating, Kofi Amwabing, he did his part. We know UT Bank. Ghana 4 could be called to the table any day by a certain government and say, hey, maybe your operations, you people didn't know that you were actually doing something wrong. But we're Ghana 4. My employer Ghana 4. You are part of the economy. So let us help you people. As simple as that. All these people, their companies were shut down. All these people are now, all those people who are working for these people are now jobless. It's a fact. 99% of them today are all sitting at home. Some have died. And these are Ghanaians. And come here, foreigners, foreigners will be banks. And anka something went wrong. We can say, hey, you can't come from outside and do this. So when we are shutting you down, we have to shut you down. But these are Ghanaian-owned Ghanaian banks. Et say akoraya na maame bone. Also oyameba enso mekuna to atwene. Is it right? Enti banks na Ghana bone yemfa ne sa say they have caused the biggest problem. Enti yengu no. Ba oku akwara no so papa. Akwara no wo nuanom. Enya wo nko ani akwara na busuani. Enti se wo kusa akwara na ne papa be di areho. Ni nuanom ne be di areho. Ne busuafo na extended family no omo be di areho. Enti na se wo akwara kra oni hu kwan po se obeku wa wo ba e Ghana because that kid becomes the property of Ghana. Enti for a nation or for a government to kill Ghanaian-owned businesses all because the government feels, and we all know this is political, so all these people are affiliated to their opponents. And say this wasn't a political move by this president and this vice finance minister and this vice president. Now the reason why I may build the story in say no, me person say yeah, baba Opuni asem but me person me ma TBB say we are our own enemies. And Ekufuado abekire say yene no ya me ani andawa obesei kuro no. So we sit in this nation and our own government destroys. You see, what hurts is Ekufuado thought to say he was destroying Kobnado 4. Kobnado 4 to me one chicken, 4 chicken, don't me. Wa born a bra. Don't me one chicken. So if you think you are destroying Kobnado 4 as a person, maybe the political ambition or whatever, you are not doing anything. Ekufuado just say or destroy Parkway si Indum. Ekufuado just say almost destroy other people like Amwabemu. No. Because when you touch Parkway si Indum, you have touched over 20,000 people, direct and indirect. When you touch Dufour's company, you are touching over 20,000 people, direct and indirect. The same as Kofi Amwabeng. So you have to be a president and a government who thinks about the people before you make such decisions. Unless you don't care about the people. Unless the people's problems are not your problem. Because Unim said it is personally not going to be a dear. Kobnado 4, the home no, but do one home much in Kobnado 4. Today, as I speak, people have died. GN Bank for customers. Now we just say, oh, yeah, Parkway si Indum bone. And they are between these three men, they can employ over 2 million people. Senka, they were working at. Do you know that? But say, if these three people were still in business, and Nanka, this 15 billion, almost use that to recalibrate the banks, and that when anybody defaults again, 15 billion, and can employ over 2 to 3 million people, direct and indirect. Do you know that? But because Ekufuado is petty, because the finance minister is greedy and God will kill him because that man is a dangerous man. Because the vice president is ignorant, they thought to say it was a personal fight. Now let's leave this there. Now if you're a Ghanaian living abroad, we're a surgeon, we're a medical doctor, we're an accountant, now say we're a criminal, Now say you are thinking about Ghana. Now say open about Ghana, beboa Ghana. Will you do it today? As I ask you. Sorry, Ghana ni na onye greedy, onye cromfo. Now say any politics intina iskala obeso be wia. Now say what Bobrawo China, what Bobrawo Russia as a doctor, what Bobrawo UK, what Bobrawo US. When your degree be when you all the necessary experience. Like Opuni, who is a medical, is a surgeon. That's what person about Ghana and the Mibusa Oseko Ghana with a clear conscience, abra enya politics. Nakwa ubako, you will not. You know why? Because people like Opuni, as I speak to you today, Nana Adodankwe Kufuor the Opuni court 5 years. Why? Because at the Crontia also Opuni Etna court 5 years and they say now Opuni works with John Dramani Mahama. Now Opuni a CEO, former Cocoa Board boss. Now the reason why Opuni work court for 5 years is simple. But before that also be at I said Opuni today they have closed their case and they said they are waiting for judgment after 5 years. Now I didn't know Opuni work court. Opuni a world-class surgeon. You know that? Ojai said you manage so about Ghana. And remember, during Opuni's time at Cocoa Board, or one of those people recorded the highest number of tons at Cocoa Board in Ghana's history. Remember, go back and check during Opuni's time. And I'm not here to say, in Ghana today, if you have offended, the law should let you go. No. We are looking at the case the way it's supposed to be looked at. It's very, very important. In our history in Cocoa Board, yepe obia obe manage Cocoa Board or making more profit in our history is Opuni. Cocoa tons cost super ABC that a Opuni. Go and check. Don't sit there and say what you don't understand. Now, why is Opuni in court? Opuni is in court because he was accused of 27 charges. Remember, before you go for the office, or can the plane say they will go after Opuni, or can the plane? Because Opuni this kabia bin sida Cocoa Board. Do you remember, before election 2016, Lil Wayne on Multi TV, a video be show be, and the beto abontene say Opuni trank sika ma Opuni sika. Okay. Emma Lil Wayne multimedia esaba out say, oh, sa video no mo ye 2015-16 na campaign time no na enye Opuni sika na video no na USA do say UNICEF for sika bia omako hu no trank mu into video bi omo use ye multimedia ena omo de to omo channel no so ena Ghana for say hey sika Opuni awia o de good trank mu o de kwa abrochire. And those editors, those journalists, they didn't verify this video. But you know why I'm saying they didn't verify? They didn't verify because they knew the video was a lie. But it was politics. Yeah, woman, I feel a babontine, and he started here politics 2016. Opuni viesike gutrankum on Mahama Bukodi. Yet Yabe 2017 was a day, and I low win it more TV for babontines. Oh, I'm a power chow. Now the Omdi Opuni no video in no more bois. You see? So, all that they cooked about the guy was a lie. Let's put that aside. I want you to know how they built hate for people and how this Ekufuado guy, he's dangerous. So, these MPP people, they are dangerous. So. We are here today, and the Cocoa Tons is making 5 years of BD, and on to me crossing 800,000. On to me. Omuvia fertilizer. Omuvia metiana me. See, these people are hardened criminal. Me make some mini factor. I will not say it. Now, Red Cross Fosika, thank you. Sa video ni share na sikali good trank mu bebrebe. I know it's on the ground. When they get it, they will send it to me. On the ground, I know them. If they get a video right now, they will send it to me. Make sure it's a video, no. I'm saying you Opuni sikali good trank mu ovia because Mahama be lose election or the kwabruchi. And the Kufuor KB, Bawumia KB, NPP communicators on the whole radio station Ghana. And then I'm the message. And yes, so jail Opuni kuno oil cromfort. And the Kufuor said me bad. The first person I made jail, me make sure so Jina court Opuni 5 years. Now 27 charges, and I'm started the Opuni. an amount of 25,000 cedis deposit in his account by Seydou Agongo to influence the award of a contract. Seydou Agongo goodness. 25,000 Ghana cedis into Opuni is in court for 5 years and then Opuni closing the case. 25,000 Ghana. Gloria Ekufu and Ebusiani Ekufuado, on an attorney general, on an making sure so you put Opuni because na MPP and himself Opuni was the person. If Mahama is not there, he will be taking over from Mahama as president. So it was a calculated thing to destroy Opuni just like that. Into Opuni were caught because yes, so I award the contract to be now you're influencing with 25,000 Ghana. Now me call me what is 25,000 Ghana to me? Cedis to me. 25,000 Ghana cedis. That is less than $10,000. It is less than $5,000. Into Opuni has been in court for 5 years. And almost all the charges become he purchased fertilizers without going through procurement. Into Opuni Bokron, see that. On the 27, you cancel. And Toronto, you cancel, but you say fertilizer bina or now go or you $25,000 cedis are influencing. Yantiana KK Sapon was SK Sapon said then the driver okuta $10,000 to say $100,000. Driver into how low can Opuni go? 25,000 Ghana. Now see, they see your court. Opuni 5 years in court, no. I mean, my DB. Mokai Judge Jackson Hunyuga. Sa judge ne the Supreme Court and be an scandal bina otina bedwum ohene na oka say obia vote me Kufuado Hunyuga Jackson Hunyuga that judge mokai no. Ono na eti Opuni case so that want to swa. For the past years no ono na otina Opuni case so na obi page no na o say no and Kufuado time the Supreme Court. Munim no. I will need to say me. Now, I'm going to show you what actually transpired. For the last 5 years, the prosecution, or the prosecutor, has brought so many witnesses. Now, there Yan say, the government has been able to infiltrate Cocoa Border. I could convince Nkofor, say, go and lie about Opuni because the prosecution does not have any, the prosecutor, the attorney general does not have any evidence. 27 charges. You are dropping in Yamalaka about 25,000 or fertilizer be enaka. 27 charges. They want to try and fit him in a crime. I'm going to be a criminal. I'm going to try and a criminal case. 27 charges. And then they get 25,000 Ghana and a fertilizer beer or my contract. Now, I'm sure what happened in court for you to know. Say, you see, these people, this president, this Ekufuado, this, they are devils. They are dangerous. We are waiting to see what comes out of Opuni's case. We are watching. A better sometime be a been to be getting pain from you because who pay boat to yes, because the people get too angry, they will only resort to killing. That is the most dangerous part. Baby, one sign a war because what the BB do be now also a bush for our friend. No, you say what you are doing is not. People will revolt. Now see this. Opuni's trial. There's one of the witness. I donated 35 motorbikes to NPP campaign, but I am not a party member. Attorney General's witness. You know this witness? Where when Attorney General go for mobile no, omu nyejuma go board ono. Ono yejuma go board otumi che MPP campaign or che omu 35 motorbikes. But onya MPP ni. This is the same guy who purged himself in court. In court, you can say you have purged yourself. You can't say na was swear oath under oath. Uditro ye jina hoho ni jelu. You ko enim. Anything na answer na be rap box mu no. Your mouth Bible and a Quran and as on sum nyame onye. O swear say be ditra. It was set in the constitution and in the court practice. No, when you purge yourself, and I say uchantro. Na court who say we can try. Ye jina ho na ye bua because ye bua ho na ye sa asem na frim. It judgment we say ye jina ya cho we can try ha wo ukofia 5 months. Santro na utwa ye free case and sana ya twaso because asem na okan no it can affect the case in the future if it is not expunged from the case. In normal court practices, no, what you do is you stop the case, the person who has purged himself, you make sure you penalize the person, say jail also acquire the constitution or the law says it, and then you take that statement out of the case, then you continue. But this guy purged himself. He lied under oath. And Judge Hunyuga, you promote to the Supreme Court after this action na Ekufuado in the Supreme Court. The judge told Ghanaians, everybody in the court to say, yes, I know this guy has purged himself, but I don't care. Let's go on. After the case, I'll take care of it. That is what that judge today at Supreme Court said. Now, enya emwani dieswa. Obetimakajem say, there's fair judgment in Ghana. There's nothing like fairness in Ghana, especially when it comes to our judiciary. The moment I'd 2 days they go for the move in the Supreme Court. Because if that judge had stopped the case and made sure that guy was punished, and the case because or a prime source or a prime witness of the Attorney General. But Hunyiniga said, no, I will not, even though we all know that the guy has purged himself, I'm not going to take any action. Let his statement stay. Let's move on the case. I will make a decision. That is a judge. God will kill you. Now that is one. Let me show you what transpired in court. Attorney General witnesses. I mean, almost fertilizer until Opuni court. Fertilizer contract to be one court through procurement. First KBD 25,000 Ghana. Influencing manama contract. Agongo. Me chiremu de Attorney General nankasa witness or mobile. What happened in this 5 years? And the Yabako judgment. The Honorable Ghana ekru fun any team penyinim. Into doom rebina so obi take action bia. Nobody should talk. And until Sam Jonah be make a statement say there is the culture of silence will kill this nation. You get somebody like Kufo saying say you should bring evidence. My friend, be an adult. Kufo, be an adult for once. You're penyini kakra. Grow up. We are building a nation. We are not building a pig farm. Now see what happened. Cocoa trial. No record of Dr. Opuni asking scientists to shorten chemical testing period. This is the Attorney General's witness. Your static case, yes, Opuni. Efa koti kwaso oni agongo. Eye den ekofa fertilizer bi ba Ghana. Fertilizer na ya untested. Fertilizer na dangerous. And a farmers complain say eku omukoko inti Opuni abokro no. But witness now Attorney General didn't buy say sanity and oba no say there's no records of Dr. Opuni asking scientists. Opuni is the CEO. How can he come down low and tell scientists say tweak or change fertilizer and some way test now and yakura monka say how can it happen like that? And these people were brought by the Attorney General. These are witnesses. And these are not outside witnesses. These are witnesses at Cocoa Board. It's more move follow and make send a judgment to the bar. You understand the kind of government we are in today. I am not sitting here to predict the judgment, but we are humans. We all have conscience. There's a judge. He's watching me tonight. He knows. And there's only one God. We are all 7. And there's only one God who is looking at us. And there's only one God we all think at the end of the day we will go to. And he's going to judge us by our actions. Anytime I catch a Chief Justice say, shut up. Nobody is going to defend your shit. You have shit on the Constitution, clean it yourself. So this is what happened in the court. Now see what happened. Opuni trial. Our investigations were not on farmer complaint. Little-white Fola fertilizer. Remember, answer Attorney General make a case against the Opuni no see. Farmers ne de say Opuni fertilizer na or kraba etama na or yes CEO no Cocoa Board for kraba no ku omuko no. And so the investigator na or no ehwehwe nsem no or farmers no echo fa cocoa no echo lab echo. There is nothing like that. It means farm biampo ambam because Opuni fertilizer and kumi cocoa. Even during Opuni's time, we had more cocoa than today. You get it? So these are things that we need to look at. Investigate and investigations. Ebusa farmers, no, eco farms, no, eco get test. No farmer was out there demonstrating Opuni fertilizer. Now, my members ask questions. This lithovite or lithovit, sir, fertilizer, yeah. Attorney General so be so jele Opuni say or case no. Mumbusa mo say fertilizer no. Omu use one answer omu use. Is it on the market or it's not on the market? Because if that is the reason why we want to jail Opuni, and I say Opuni court 5 years, that substance is dangerous. And I'm dangerous. Opuni di buy and ask yourself, say, me biesa lines when I'm farmers say this lithovite, is it still in the market? Is the government still providing farmers with this kind of fertilizer? I'm say yes. So what is the case here? You have put somebody in court for 5 years because also fertilizer not the buyer, no? And yet, a coup farmers, no? Farmers is fertilizer being kumbibia. As we speak, you are still giving those fertilizers out. So where is the crime? 25,000 Ghana. Where is the crime? Because I'm asking, say, Monko out, I'm Busa farmer said, this kind of fertilizer is the government or Kokobot still providing them with that fertilizer? It is still in the system. They are still giving it to them. It's there in the Chesa Opuni did something wrong here. 5 years, you wasted a man's life. Obiti baby can Kevin Akojiska Opuni. Before my God, my wife, my kids, I've not even heard this. I don't even know him. I'm saying before me, my God, my lovely daughter, my wife, I've not even spoken to that man in my life. I don't even know him. But you see, we do these things because
Jesus' name. Amen.
Alaji, yaka said, Psalm 75 is telling you, Amen. Cut off the horns of the wicked, yes, and adorn the horns of the righteous, yes, in the name of Jesus. Amen. Hey, oh my, Debbie, ma aponefo, embedi so, ejumamo, ayi everyone is saying they are taking over everything. Isaac, I want to know what covenant. Yes, Lord. Sarah by Isaac. And I'm saying, covenant for Jesus. You pay your say. You pay your dumatete. Amen. Now what pay? Yes, Lord. Now what take it over. Let there be a shift. Yes, Lord. Let there be a shift, Lord. The world of the unjust is laid up for the righteous. Amen. Oh, yes, you do. Amen. Odi piara, odi nro na nya position. Odi bottom power na nya position. Oh yes. On fata na okonya position. Oh yeah. Makata. Oba china side. Oh yes, you do. Na what the woba or safata. Amen. Never stekete. We continue to legislate. Yes. We are writing a new story. Yes, Lord. Let it be recorded in heaven and on earth. Obi Piara. When you're contractor. Now, that's where you're contractor. Obi Piara. When you're Juma, now what you pay, what ministry, those names. Oh, yes, to them. Obi Biara, all hospital, all towers, part drugs, always send a bus of all my NHIS in your Juma.
So I was saying, say, when you look at these things, it becomes difficult for you as a normal Ghanaian to trust the system, to trust it is Opuni is not Jesus Christ. Opuni. But sometimes we need to be truthful to ourselves. We need to be honest and understand to say we are building a nation. We cannot be so vindictive. We cannot force people to be our enemies. No, it's a nation that we're building. It's when you study Opuni's case, and that's when you see the things that actually transpired in court for 5 years. That's position as a Ghanaian, as somebody who lived outside all his life to come help this nation. That's you are being held like this for no reason. It's tough. It hurts. It's difficult. And I know there are a lot of people watching me from Ghana, outside Ghana. There are some people who are even thinking, say, they want to come back to Ghana and help. It's a dangerous place. As I speak to you, it is dangerous because the probability to say you come out clean or come out alive, it's 0%. It is. Because when you look at this, the investigator himself went to do the investigations, or say no farmer said or complained, say, Opuni, time I cocoa board chair, the fertilizer they brought in, it destroyed any cocoa. Menoka say cocoa board is still giving out those fertilizers. So who is wrong here? Why are you holding the guy for 5 years? Why have you destroyed somebody who, and I'm saying, you see, the funny thing is, Obian to me and Obiati, Opuni might have his own problems, but let's look at the issues. Let us look at the issues. Now see this. Opuni's trial. I cannot confirm that cocoa and tea, Omenfelt fertilizer was procured in 2018. The director of finance at Cocoa Board says, and I quote, I cannot confirm whether the board procured cocoa and tea and Omnifed fertilizer in 2018. He is the finance guy, the director of finance. That fertilizer I can one seminar I can say Cocoa Board. As Opuni was in court, they were even bringing the same fertilizer in Ghana they were giving to farmers. They go and prepare these guys behind the scenes and say, go and lie. Because that is the message we gave Ghanaians before we came to power. And they tell a judge, do everything. So that is the message they sold from outside of the real power. It's everybody the Attorney General brings, go and lie. So they get to the court and Opuni lawyers start to interrogate them. They start to fumble. So as we sit here, Opuni file submission of no case. We sit, we wait. Let's see what happens next. See it to Ghana. Me, I just wanted Ghanaians to understand, say, these are some of the things that ultimately Ghana for a year said they want to even come home and help Ghanaians, help the government. Unless obi or for or what agenda say or what Ghana could into on the oba, it's all about stealing. But people who are honest with themselves, one person will back to contribute to help this nation, Ghana becomes a death trap. It becomes a career death trap because when you go there, you are done. The system will swallow you. The same way they swallowed somebody like Opuni, they have swallowed Kobnado 4, it has swallowed Paco Sindum, Kofi Amuaben, and others. I'm not going to talk more. I just wanted to give you an idea of what is actually happening, what actually transpired in this 5 years. You are a normal human being. I'm thinking. We are all waiting for the court to come out with their judgment. It is very serious. It is disheartening. It is tough. And sometimes people like us, people think, say, you are because of somebody's agenda. No. And we have it. I'm being honest with you. The ebedi to invest in, we have it. So it's not about anybody. It's about telling the truth, letting people know the honest truth so that we can all meet each other, hug each other, congratulate each other, and be one people and say, we have fought hard to build a nation. That's all. See each other, smile at each other, hug each other, congratulate each other, and say we have worked to change this nation and it is benefiting us today and it's going to benefit our children. That is the basics for this. That's all. That's all. Unless you are selfish Still watching with audio to extended version. After this short break, I'll take a few phone calls. I'm not going to take so many phone calls, and then we can actually end the show.
Ghana needs effective leadership. Leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver. A leadership of conviction, one committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt.
Hello?
Hello, Kel.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Opuni case there from day one, we lose that. Okay, Lydia Hassan on a Bacheja Omo ecosystem Ruby Bar with Omudukun, my car was on.
Yes, our story. Yeah, I remember.
Opuni.
Yeah, I know what he's trying to say. Lydia Al Hassan, I was solid, you know. Yeah. Opuni Next stop is a crime, you know. And on board too. Yeah.
That's it. From day one, I want to say, so when you say, and there could be the first why it be finished with the, you know, and I don't know, by any
all right, thank you, boss. All right. We are doing less than 1 minute, less than 30 seconds. If you can't do less than 40 seconds, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut people. I'm going to drop calls. I'm sorry. Let's do it. Let's make it short. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, call. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yo, Dr. B. Ewo, Atlanta, Georgia. A friend of Dr. Kise. A call no now beji a factory. So we could have machines papa pani dear be Ghana. Et or the a year a juma. These people or one more kwadada no de no who ko say wo more you deal nibimu ni sika over $10 million then some can capture into the factory no obedi ye hono no or the generators a year hospital a hanum hospital the access ye bi enye besi ho ko hwe you will cry. This man is now obi awako retirement you. He has gone back to work or your emergency room doctor, medical doctor. Kona koshe a juma why ya wa pram. Any businesses that would be wododoa. Say the man is so poor, you will not believe it. Nisiko de koshe oil no hapred dama woman farmer. In TNPP, dear Kevin, they are wicked. Malicious people.
Thank you. All right. So, it's tough, man. It's.
Okay. Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Kevin, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Kevin, no heaven for black man, no heaven for Ghana. Black man, Kevin, never in Ghana. Kevin, to Tunibako heaven, Kevin, I keep on saying, black man, no, supposed to go to heaven. I keep on saying, Kevin, by Ghana, your problem. Problem you when you say, if we're you have more, Kevin.
Gina line so na me nchira de obi anhwe asema na meka about multimedia Gina line so menko na hwe TV no obi anhwe am hwe me no multimedia for apology di omo ye na omo de ka so puni awie sika no. This is the video ye nyina ye nhwe
yeah the kojon kansale when me sini twani esa nyuntuni esa be broadcaster mobakaya sele we na husu programmer ya tuni din don't think fan news Adom TV. Na mobakaya say da 24th March 2018 mobakaya say bebeka a former CEO of Cocobob Dr. Opuni Asem don't think fan news issue no so mobakaya say bebeka say kabi afanansase ma ye be shishu biske ni gwada kamo wo dem bebrebe ai sabe show we bia wo se den si o ma me na so me kan nyina I don't think fair news show no so how be of famu ya bia odi e fa asem no ho aho kire okom fa asem no ho ene dai bi jan kasa fidie so se asem me kan don't think fair news no so no ni nyina na enye dokore papa fa ebo ne chei na fa ya kan hu nyina obi abo ne che no inu se.
Yeah, that's it. Hello.
Hello, Kevin. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Bachawa, unapo busy,
thank you, boss. Unapo for Nyamishamu.
Kevin, that's an age my papa. Magana, my we don't far parents. I'm in China, and I MP or also work my day. Kevin, let me say, banks are body. You know, why is a dear hole in nice cacam. They say to our own AD. A month for who your number 4, a beer word job, more, a beer word job, Maho, and Kevin, that was an age my power boy. It's also mobile for some Sa Nemano at me, I day, a boy, ma NDC, Saba Power, Banks Nasavanese,
Thank you. Sure. All right. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Patrick. Oh, Lester. All right.
Lester. Yeah. And then when you and then also one should say when you
but Manchester say win.
You say any other but so be about a program so I won't be mucho. Say Lester sama me for mucho be about 1 minute, 1.5 minutes in
particular the Mekaya no say me hu bia ai.
Say nipa no doso. And this first na we na
30 seconds go.
Okay, maybe
long story. All right, Lester, thank you very much. All right. Okay. That's Lester. All right. Okay. Let's see. Internet is messing up right now from Ghana. For friend now pick a call now. Nice style. Hello?
Mr. Chairman, so 1 minute. Let me go straight.
That's it.
Kevin, yeah, ready a friend saying, Opuni issue no, less than 3,200 pounds. Make us improve 4,000 pounds crampo. What? Into all the 5 years never say friends say Opuni there. One could don't cancel Louis. And I don't know what you know. Nipa one no asem and be mo nya asem. Sabi and nam say sika kaka be mo into what say nipa ni dey. Afa na opacho. Eto maybe am pay for the year say na ni kwant opacho. It's that disgusting. My friend say, you know, so I'm airport almost so. Yes, we are not a quarantine with you. Hey, oh, Ghana.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you for your.
That's it. Thank you, Atara. I like the way everybody is making it short. Ebasana there, I can take a few calls. But hello? Hello, caller?
Yes. I'm Felix calling from Bolgatanga.
Bolgatanga, nice. Go ahead.
Yeah, please, President Akufo-Addo. The only thing he did in Bolga is the street light. The only kind of question street light, food arrest, as some even do it. That's the only thing he did in Bolga. Regional hospital lying there, computed by a former president, Mahama. Nothing has been. Please, for that one, I beg you.
Thank you, boss. That was from Bolgatanga. They said the only thing Akufo-Addo did was street light. I know it's the job of the assembly. So the president hasn't done anything. Hello? All right. Hello, caller?
They do. Yeah, bro. Offended. Pako isindum na semia Kenya. Muko Ghana na muko bank ule muko keishka. Jan pena. Bakacham the nose. Kana mbe you know too much na. Why the men find your business na because on them more them Europe inti. Ofere bia meba iska na me koplo. Na men se makacha na nose kana mbe bebe you know. Oto mnimlo dosu but na mpera mi mabi mpera mi aduno chede mi and fast na mpa.
no convention be added and come here then. Because more can get him more this can and sana, 2 days, another 3 days, and I'm a catch can because a quarter once in a case, Kakasa 1 year, one for more. And we see now, look at the no, she said, order in advance. Do I end 2 ways? Can I make bank now? On no save man and Kapako Sindu Kakasa or bank or maybe Yan, Papa is showing or Bahadi. So imagine the rest of the people now want something can miss Kakao, but when you're lucky, them you keep bank or that time. I swear to you, I pamper the receipt now, Mr. Walk a bank with his animal, but to me that sano. I don't know, do so. Them Juma or funny them, I go for the book or what, who I don't pee by human car, but
I'm sure do. Thank you, do.
Bro, thanks for everything you are doing for us.
All right, thank you, do. All right, do the do in your microphone, Fantini. All right, let's pick a call from Ghana. Whoa, hello. Oh, the Ghana call disappeared. Okay, hello. Yes, I'm Bacho Kasa.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Bacho, Ghana to be impeach president.
Yeah, we should be able to do that. Yeah. Bacho Kasa. I think that he's listening to his TV. OTA TV need down to him in Kasa. Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Karen, medical for but not talking yesterday.
Okay.
Kevin, I will make me. Kevin, Ghana, your program. Your program, you Kevin. I say, youth, you're sorry. I see us on there fight against program. I echo Ghana.
So bad. Your line ain't how power you bring. I know say you really want to talk, but line how. Hello, caller. Hello. Ghana lines crack. Ghana lines no. I love to take calls. I just love hearing from people in Ghana, but on my lines are terrible. Like it doesn't make any sense. Vodafone, MTN, they're useless network, especially MTN. Very, very useless. And the matter say, almost sponsor DN. In sequence, someone going on the Tigana. You cannot help the just say, MTN for your own. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Bacho. Go ahead.
Good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Okay, Zafrin. Ghana network. And the numbers there, MTN. It's not me hit MTN for hello.
Hello, Kevin.
The
hot one to say nothing. The whole Ghana, no, your life is at stake. I buy them more. You may try one to happen and I ban one more. And the news you make to the Maya. A liar, big fool. Okay, what do you mean?
Thank you. Ghana course in the background. I mean, who's some info? Because over Ghana course now, you don't know. Ghana network. I think I'm going to end the phone calls now. I'm picking and it's not responding. All right, thank you. I'm not going to pick any more phone calls. Ghana lines, you'll be pissed. All right. So thank you very much for being part of today's show. It's exactly 7:20 p.m. here. It's 11:20 p.m. in Ghana. I'm for Edahon Share. I mean, sure, why not Ocean Bibia, every Ghana around the world, Europe, America, Asia. Ochina Air Friday. Ochina Friday, every Asia, we will talk about Ghana. We will discuss the issues. We break it down for the ordinary Ghanaian to understand. We don't care who you are. Oh yeah, yes, but we will speak it the way it is. Indeed. I also want to say thank you to our donors, our Patreon donors, people who are donating to us every month. Patreon / with all due respect. You can be a Patreon donor from $10 all the way up. Any way you want to do it, we really appreciate. But your Patreon donors, we really appreciate you. We thank you, and I really, really, really thank you guys for what you're doing. It's actually helping push this production. To be part or to be a member or to be a Patreon donor, you just have to go on patreon.com and search for Patreon / with all due respect. Patreon / with all due respect. In the future or in the weeks to come, we are going to set up a better paying platform that we can use to push the TV and also this production. It's volunteer. It's a volunteer thing. Yes, we are not forcing anyone to send money to us or to donate. We are going to open all the platforms from PayPal all the way to Patreon to maybe MTN. We are trying to get a more reliable platform that people can contribute to sustain this TV going forward. So it is strictly by interest. If you genuinely want to contribute to help push this production so that we can also be here every day to sell you or tell you the truth. Thank you very much, family. I really appreciate your time. It's been a wonderful ride. As usual, Manchester United won by 6-2. Cavani is my guy, and Pogba and the rest. Blue for the So thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow, have a wonderful night. My name is Kevin Taylor. My production team is the Ghost team. Let's charge and go to bed. We are charging. Have a wonderful night.
No face, la 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 la. The public can go face. No face, la 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 la.